All right, let's get this show on the road. What's up, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? We got a lot to talk about today. I pulled a lot of topics, lots of them, and I was thinking before we start that we could take a look at something pretty cool that happened yesterday. There's the GG 3D debut that has been insane and very well received by the community. And Nerissa, who tweeted, I gave birth live on GG's 3D debut, was a huge M and got whipped by Shiori in Holograd, and was a huge S and whipped Laplace Senpai. It was an interesting day with a lot of variety, and Laplace was present too, and now the fan artists are like going crazy with everything. I was thinking we could just watch a few clips real quick while people gather. Ha! You caught me this time, Kawasa. I saw you send me a super chat offline the other day.
She needs a break. Yes.
Okay. So who should be my victim then? FuwamoCo or Mokoko?
This is who was the plan, but she did not.
Mokoko, come here. You're my little sister, right?
気持ちいいよ、ムチ。新しい扉、新しい扉。あ、オープンしました。違う。バウ早く。
Come on, Inu. Don't keep me waiting.
Her voice is like activating my neurons.
What are you getting embarrassed?
ネジさん待ってるよ。
That's so pathetic.
You're just gonna make a pleasant but we're happy.
Oh yeah, am I? Isn't that the whole point of today? That's what I thought.
Hi, yo. Yeah, the Nerissa Laplace art has been going so wild.
No.
I cannot open my Twitter in public.
You're gonna get the whip. What are you laughing about? Hey.
Oh my god.
I wanna touch your tail, so bend over.
What an epic
You
stream.
know what happens to disobedient little girls?
I'm a demon dog, you can't do this to me.
Bad girl you are, Mokoko.
No. 気持ちいいやろ。
I would also break down.
I'm not laughing, but you sure are. Turn around. Don't keep me waiting.
おしり来た。逃げるな。Don't run away.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I wasn't familiar with your game.
How dare you? Are you trying to get away from your punishment?
I'm trying to get away from you, you crazy bird.
Alright, FuwamoCo, is it your turn? Come on.
These sounds are all getting like clipped. This audio is getting exported for like FAP material 100%.
もうお前ね今休憩タイムだから。休憩ですかこれ遠慮します。なんやってお前。I don't need to get hit. I'm
FuwamoCo, you definitely need punishment.
So you ate all the snacks today. No. こんな機会ないよ。貴重な機会だよ。確かにそうだけど。
FuwamoCo, don't be a bad girl.
優しめに。
Yeah, you're a good girl, aren't you? Mokoko, you're a bad girl. Okay, are you ready for your spanking?
No, I don't know.
Alright, turn around and bend over.
The sound!
Do you like that?
No.
No, she's saying...
Do I get...
A head pat.
With every slap sound, Yago's dream is fading.
What a pervert you are.
I know Noose is here! Noose would literally whimper if Nerissa would talk to her like that. And so would I.
Panting the way that you are.
You should say this to applies it
You're
when
such
you
a
like
dirty,
that.
dirty girl.
Get him pants.
I can think of something even better.
Did you dodge it? No more to do.
Yeah, you don't like it? That's the point.
Is this allowed? That's what we're all asking ourselves.
Not supposed to like it.
Nerissa, you said you weren't good at this.
I'm not. I have no idea what I'm doing.
So, well, that's a vibe. And there's been, well, this is pretty tame, but there's been a lot of fan art from this. This is a tame one because I couldn't show the other one. And then for the GG 3D debut, there was this old Asian man on stream and everybody was wondering who it was and people were saying it's Yago. And then Yago also tweeted, "Who is this old man, lol?" A professional wizard actor. Wait, what does Kiara say? President, could it be that initially there was a request from Gigi saying, "I want Yago-san to do this," but it was so unreasonable that the job ended up going to this person? Wizard Oji-san, true, true. That's funny. There is more clip, but we'll keep them for the end of the stream. Yeah, so now that I've got all of you guys awake and attentive, we can start going into the main topics. Now that I got you guys' attention. So first let's start with Reimu's graduation. So yesterday Nijisanji Ien officially announced Reimu's graduation, and she's going to officially graduate on August 17. Now, False ID here tweeted that Reimu has announced her graduation from Nijisanji English effective August 17. Twitter account to close on the 18th. Videos to remain on YouTube. But also to note, Niji Yen's official announcement was sent before she could announce due to a delay on stream. It's usually to try to do it simultaneously. She started her stream a little bit late. And I mean, this isn't really news. I mean, it's official, but I feel like she had hinted at graduation before. We talked about it on the stream.
I know lots of you have been sending me messages through Soulbits. I just want to give you a little bit of reassurance. Don't be sad, okay? Don't be sad. No matter what's been happening around, it's one thing that I decided all on my own at the very start of the year. If you know, you know, sort of thing. You guys have noticed how I've...
Yeah, it's if you know, you know, wink, wink. Kind of, you know, announcing to people that she's, well, not officially announcing, but then there is a clip of her actually announcing her graduation. And her reason for graduating, she doesn't say anything really specific, unfortunately. I mean, they never really do.
First of all, I want to say I'm sorry for bringing an announcement a couple of you might not want to hear. It was one I definitely never thought I'd be making. I'll be officially graduating from Nijisanji Ian on August 17, 2025 JSD. This wasn't something that I took lightly. It came after a long road. Talks, meetings, and a lot of thought and pain behind the scenes. You guys might have noticed it for a while now and still decided to hold my hand through all my frustrations and lows and decided to show up for me every day and be my rock and my home. To all of you that decided to support me, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thanks to you, I was able to create this amazing community full of unforgettable memories and laughter and growth. It was thanks to my Phantomos that I was able to slowly get over my fear of performing on a stage, despite my crazy love for singing, and be able to perform on different live stages and participate in several meet and greets. Being able to finally meet you was one of the many miracles I was able to get in here, thanks to the support of my amazing senpais and my wave mates supported me whenever I had a crazy idea about a concert or an event, even when a lot of them couldn't happen in the end. The Nijisanji Ian girls let me gather them all up. I know my friends outside and inside of this company from the ENJP and Spanish sphere also made my 3D debut a year ago an incredible day and a special memory. And also my close friends in Nijisanji who lent me a shoulder whenever I needed to cry before getting up again. They didn't let me feel alone despite it all. All of it I will never forget. This past almost 4 years have been full of unforgettable memories and lots of laughter and lots of challenges, and I've been so lucky to be able to have this journey with you and sing for you and cry and laugh with you, and I'm just lucky to have met you. Really, I've always loved singing even before joining Nijisanji. It's one of the things that I love doing the most, so being able to debut in the third wave Etheria with 3 other amazing talents with beautiful voices.
Wasn't she also the girlfriend of a groomer that bullied his victim on her PL? There's rumors that she did that, but it's nothing too confirmed. I haven't looked too much into it, but I've stumbled across it a couple times. And people also don't like that she used to be friends with Raccoon. I don't know if she's still friends with her.
This was one of the best things that ever happened to me. I'm proud of everything we achieved together.
Yeah, the rats are really winning today. I will go over the rats right after this clip. Thank you for the 16-month free sub, Linka. Thank you.
As a community, I'm proud of all the covers we made, the crazy streams we did, and the friendships I was able to build with other livers that I'm sure will continue even after I leave. You guys made all of it matter.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the girlfriend part either.
I am not leaving because I don't love you guys anymore. I love streaming and I love singing and I love having friends here that made me feel like I had somewhere I could call home. I love all the clips you made of me, every fan art, every cosplay, every little moment you took me as a puppet together with you. Every single letter.
Yeah, now the Nijisanji retirement home is gone. It's donezo, so where are they all gonna go? Yeah, Parrot has proposed already. Probably. To his Colombian girlfriend.
You sent me. I'm not leaving because I don't want any of that.
Thank you for the membership.
If anything, all of it made it extremely difficult for me to accept it all today. That's why I'm so sorry if this hurts you or disappoints you in any way. I think before we reach this day, I must have cried more than a litter of tears off and on stream. So I just want to make more memories. In the next 2 weeks that we'll have together, I want to be able to enjoy this time with you and my friends in Niji. I want to cherish all the love you gave to me during this past few years and multiply it by 1,000 so you never forget about me. But mainly just so you guys never forget how much I truly do love you and how grateful I feel for having such amazing people watching me and letting me live my dream. Even though I'm not going to be able to finish all the games that we started, sadly. If time is by my side, I should be able to leave you with one last music gift. That's a big maybe. That's a really big maybe. I don't know what the future might hold for us, but there is one thing I absolutely know, and that is I'll never stop loving all of you, and I don't think I'll ever want to stop singing and laughing for you. Ray Mama once told me to stop saying sorry for everything, and especially for things out of my control, and instead switch that negativity to positivity by saying thank you. So thank you for letting me be Reimu Endou, Ghost of Darkness from the third wave Etheria. Thank you for letting me be the first Spanish-speaking VTuber in Nijisanji, the first Latina in this company. Thank you for letting me be your Ian Horror Queen and the official Ian Sunscreen and Epic the Musical Advocate. Thank you for letting me sing for you. Thank you for letting me be loud and a bit cuckoo and a weeb and a singer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll take these feelings and hopes and all the love I receive deep within my heart, even the tears I shed up until today. I'll take it all with me to the future, and whenever I start doubting myself and feeling scared and anxious, I'll go back to it all so I can feel you guys by my side again. I want you guys to take care, and like I always say,
Yeah, it did sound like she said something else too.
on streams too, always put yourselves first and be healthy and as happy as you can be. Feel all you gotta feel in the next couple of days, weeks, months. But if by then I can be a little bit selfish, I just hope you guys don't forget about me, or at least not just yet. Thank you, Phantomos. Thank you, lurkers. Thank you, everybody that still supported me, outside or inside the Phantomo family, from the bottom of my heart. And I'll see you in heaven, and also in the streams that will happen pretty much daily for the next 2 weeks, because I'm a workaholic. I'm so sorry.
Saying I'll see you in heaven, so she's probably gonna... I mean, she's planning on continuing streaming as an indie.
Don't you guys worry. I did my best to prepare you as much as I could for like almost half a year. But I think nobody actually is fully prepared until like it happens, really. So I'm so sorry. That's all I have. I'm so sorry. This is all I have. I'll do my best to be able to have everything else, the last gift, prepared. A long time ago, I promised you 4 gifts. One of them was a cover, and the 2 other ones were outfits. I hope I'm able to...
Yeah, that's why they always kind of have a new outfit, I think, before leaving. It's like a final gift to fans. But I always thought, I mean, you don't get much use out of it. Feels like a waste, you know, because you just retire the model after.
Finish the last one gift so that this isn't the last thing you see from me, and this whole bittersweet moment isn't the last memory that you get of me. There's been a lot of things happening, and it's just one bad thing after another bad thing after another bad thing. But
no, the reason people are saying in chat that like they believe that she bullied Matara is because there's a clip of like Matara, Nina back then. I think she was having like a tea with Ryoma. I think it was Ryoma, and she was saying how you know, she was gonna debut in Niji. She wanted to set up calls with the Etheria girl and get to know them. But she said that she would, I think, often see them in calls, and she wasn't really invited in there, and she felt a little bit alone. Oh, sorry, what's his name? Well, let me find a clip. Wait, let's play this in the meantime.
I just felt really guilty.
Wait, who was the dude she was with?
Stuff to the list.
Now Ryoma was much earlier. Alban! Ah, shit, dude, Alban. True. Okay, I'll have an easier time finding it now. Ah, what the fuck do I click on? Alban and Nina. Okay, I'll just play this while I look for it.
I just want to say I did my best up until the very last day, and I did my best up until the very last meeting. And I just hope you keep supporting the close friends. My close friends are still going to do their best within this company, because a lot of them
Dog.
Because a lot of them deserve the world. Just like she said. I'm so sorry. And yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I can't really find it. But the other reason why I said the rats are winning is because there was this rat that you remember when Twisted tweeted that oh fuck, I don't have it. I'm trolling. I prepared so much for the stream and then I forgot like to add the main thing. It was Twisted tweeted on her alt saying, maybe this makes me a bad person, or a mean person, but it hurts me to see others celebrating and revealing surprises when they were the one who ruined that opportunity for me. And then, like the day before that, Reimu had announced her outfit reveal. And then Reimu's alleged alt tweeted damn well anyways, like a few days later. And then she like revealed her outfit the same day. Or like, I think she did her outfit reveal at the exact same time that Twisty was doing her, was it the black screen? The black screen announcement. So there was like a lot of coincidence that like kind of overlapped, and it was too many coincidence. But obviously there's no like confirmation with anything. But netizens noticed that. Yeah, Twisty did her exposing stream at the same time that her outfit reveal was going on. It was almost like one-to-one overlapped. So people were wondering if she was alleging, she was, talking about Reimu there. And then there was also some rats that Reimu was the one that leaked her outfit on 4chan. I don't know why Twisted would show Reimu her outfit. I don't know. But wasn't there something where she was saying that she showed a coworker like an outfit, and then like a few seconds later it was leaked? Or am I like imagining that? Oh, it's from her exposing stream. Yes. That's what it was. You guys have a good memory. Dude, I can't believe Squoo-chan even congratulated Parrot on his wedding. Most foreshadowed graduation yet. And no, she is not marrying me. Stop sending me congratulations in DMs. And Squoo-chan said, congratulations on the wedding, Parrot. I'm heartbroken, but we'll think of you nonetheless. Dude, Parrot is a fake incel. He's got all the women after him. Stolen valor. I keep telling him. He can't LARP as an incel when he's got all the women chasing him. That's not fair for the real incels like us. Hey, Meowny. It should have been me! I can't find that Nina clip. No, that's not that one. When I type Nina and Alban, I feel like I'm not getting what I'm looking for. And I know, I've used this clip a million times in my videos. Oh, I think I found
This
it.
one is from Auntie You. What was it like meeting your genmates for the first time?
It was really awkward.
Yeah? How come?
Voice chatting for the first time. We were kind of awkward approaching each other.
Noose.
So one day I was like,
Yeah, you instigated the voice call, right? Ow.
Yeah, I was like, yo, let's play a game together. And they were like, oh, okay, let's do it.
How long did it take you between like you trying to get everybody in a call and you getting them in a call?
It didn't take that long. I was just like, hey, do you guys want to do something next week and chat? And they were like, oh, yeah, okay.
I am so jealous. I think I can talk about it now that it's like almost a year. It's going to be a year this week. But basically, I tried to get Etheria into a group call twice a week. I would be like, hey, you know, we should maybe talk. We should like get to know each other before, you know, like we don't really know each other, blah, blah, blah. They kept telling me that they were busy and they couldn't make the call. And then months down the line, I found out that like...
Bro, I have Twitch chat in my extension too. I see you guys. And I have Kick chat too. I don't just pay attention to YouTube chat. You guys just need to write interesting stuff for me to read, okay? And Meowny that I just said hello to was in Twitch chat.
The three of them would like voice call each other.
Damn.
Yep. And when I found that out, like, I'll be honest, I got a little like, I don't know, I just felt like, man, I'm just trying to be like a cool coworker. And I kind of took it personally and I was like, you know, and then I just started doing my own thing.
Burn down.
But it really wasn't personal. It's just like,
Burn it down.
they have a lot more things in common than I did with them. And I guess to them, they were like, we don't need to do a voice call. We already voice call. And I guess they just like didn't think that I also would like to.
Damn,
I don't know.
Nina.
I mean, it's kind of why people are saying like she was left out of Etheria and there was a clique because they were already friends together. Of course, like saying that she was bullied by Reimu, that's kind of a stretch just judging from this clip, but she wasn't really made to be comfortable, I suppose. And at the time, Nina was getting like really, really bullied by Nijisanji fans. They hated her. Yeah, she was excluded. Excluded is a good word for this. They hated her. Like, if you go on TikTok and you type her name, there's literally like TikToks just flaming her, listing all the stuff that all of her perceived wrongs. They're all like nothing burgers and really silly stuff.
Ew.
I was too normie for Etheria. It's true. It's true.
Normie, what the hell?
Yeah, and eventually I just stopped trying. But
Who invites their mom to their voice calls? What
Yeah,
the?
her fans, if you were like a Nina fan, you would get bullied by other Nijisanji fans.
it's fine. Listen, it took us some time to find our wings again, but here we are. We had a voice call today. Like, you know, it just, I think the fact that you all, I think for me with Etheria, because Anna and Millie know each other and they're both kind of like, they, you know, kind of had each other as a crutch. They really were okay with like not really interacting with other people.
Yeah, so there you go. It's they were already friends, so they kind of stuck together.
But with you guys, like, you all just wanted to like interact with each other all the time.
Oh yeah, because we didn't fucking know each other at all.
Yeah. And then like they just kind of like bonded with Reimu over similar stuff. And I didn't. But
Get with the times, Nina.
it's fine. Things are good
Get with
now.
the
It's been a
times.
year. We can talk about it. It's
Get with the
fine.
times.
But yeah, that's one thing like And sometimes it's funny because sometimes Ethereal will be like, yeah, mom, like, how come we didn't really talk much before? I'm always like, what? It wasn't for lack of trying, you know? Yes.
Yeah, and Nijisanji fans hated her for this clip and this stream. Like, they said that she was bringing a lot of toxicity to the other girls, etc. Personally, I'm the kind of person that, well, especially with coworkers, I try to pay attention and to make sure that everybody in a group is comfortable. So I do think that the attitude of the other girls, not including her in things, is like, it's rude. It's rude. But it's also something that like young people do very often.
So it's like, it's one of
But people don't have manners anymore.
those where they're like, yeah, why didn't we like, I remember after our first collab, the girls were like, yeah, I guess it would have been better if we like had a conversation before this. I was like,
yeah.
looking
She
into
tried.
the camera, the office style.
It's like
I guess it really would have,
yeah,
huh?
exactly. The
I guess-
office meme.
I guess it would have been nice if we had, you know, rehearsed.
Mm.
But yeah, so I'm a little jealous, but it's okay. Cause now we talk and we hang out.
You know what? Now, what you need to do, force your way in. Force your way in. Break them in, Nina.
No, I'm good.
Force your way in. Be like,
I'm good.
"Hey, bitches."
Now it's gotten to a
Talk to
point
me.
where like whenever they're doing stuff, it's just the three of them arguing, and I'm sipping my wine like, this is nice. I'm like, this is nice.
It's just the three of them all together all the time. It sounds like they're just the three of them and that's it. She's not included at all.
Be like, you guys want some?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm vibe. No, I'm not gonna offer my wine. I want more for myself.
Oh my god.
I want more wine for myself.
She is a wine mom.
But yeah, when I hear these stories of like people getting to hang out before debut, I'm like, I wish they were me. Halbin, you're making her even more jealous. Yeah, you are. But it's okay. It's fine. Listen, I think like now that so much time has passed, I think it's fun to like look back at things and, you know, just be like, yeah, I was upset when like that happened or this happened. I think it's normal and natural. And to be honest, I kind of like misunderstood the situation as well. Because it wasn't as like, you know, they just would like call sometimes to talk about stuff. But I took it as like, wow, you don't want to talk to me? I don't want to talk to you. You know?
Damn.
Yeah. I like her new model way better though. The rigging on that thing was something. If anything, I think her biggest fault is with the management because it's an indicator that Niji didn't have group training before debut. True, I mean, they should encourage them to hang out together. It's kind of crazy that you just have to, you're thrown into a collab and you gotta go in there like cold, never even spoken to them once. And then the alleged Reimu alt account also tweeted someday, whatever that means. I hate vague tweets. I'm gonna keep on repeating that until people stop vague tweeting, even on their alts. Now, Aster is back. Aster had scheduled a stream, so we knew it was going to happen yesterday at 8 p.m. EST. I think the age gap didn't help Etira at the beginning, but at the end, Nina took them to strip club and visited like Reimu. I think you could hear her in the background of the stream. Oh, okay, they might have gotten closer toward the end, which may be why she was more comfortable talking about it, maybe? Yeah, and he spoke about a few things on stream. So in the notes that we took, he says he acknowledged the ongoing discussion regarding his situation and understand that his return may not meet everyone's expectations. But then he says, due to circumstances beyond his control, including NDAs and all, he cannot address all matters yet. Despite these challenges, he is focused on moving forward, and he expresses gratitude to those who have remained supportive and patient. feel like I need to pull up his photo or some shit. That was his stream, no? Eita. So he's just like, sorry, I can't talk about it. NDA, hee hee, tee hee. Can't say anything, but I want to move on. I want to move forward. Obviously, he wants to move forward. He expresses gratitude to those who have remained supportive and patient. He recognizes that some individuals may have different motivations for their interest, and he accepts this. And he views this as an opportunity for a fresh start and would be honored if others would consider supporting him in this new chapter. And at this time, he has no further comments to share. But then some shit went down on Twitter. So there's some Niji or ex-Niji livers that were tweeting about it. Yeah, imagine if his return stream would have been a cooking stream. It would have been pretty cool, no? So, the PL of Ryoma tweeted, nah, I don't care. I'll be the one to say it. Fuck that guy. If you are someone who has chosen ignore all the writing on the wall, and you still choose to support him, you are part of the problem. This situation very conveniently has let a bad apple slip back in. And then Kirio, which is... it's Hex Alt, I believe. It takes balls to speak up this way... sorry. It takes ball to speak up this the way you have. Okay. I wasn't the one misreading the sentence. There was just a grammatical error. You speak the truth, and I echo your sentiment completely. I hope your tweet clears up the air and people steer clear of this individual. I would be honored if you apologize to Scarly. Yeah, I know. My French is pretty strong today. And there's more. There's a lot more. Also, oh yeah, Lulu... The Lulu, which is Twisted PL, retweeted that tweet. You know, Grams responded to Kirio saying, thanks for saying something, Kirio. I appreciate you, brother. Always have. We need less bad apples in this space. Now more. And then he says, even though things can't be spelled out in plain writing for you, put your damn thinking caps on, and things not being able to be spelled out clearly is a very convenient excuse for them to not take accountability. Sounds like he's directly referring to, you know, Aster going back on his stream and being like, oh yeah, I can't really talk about it. Sorry, NDA, but haha, let's have fun and move on, play some League of Legends. Disappointed in all of those who enabled that behavior, he adds. There's a... He tweeted a lot more. There's Dish... Okay, sorry, I already opened these. This is a reply to some deleted tweets, but it's a fan commenting on the situation, saying, bro, really acting all self-righteous right now, as if you didn't use to support someone who was racist, trashed her own coworkers, and looked down on her fans, all from this very account. So Gramps ended up deleting his initial tweet, and I'm thinking this might be a response to the tweet that he deleted, the one that I showed you guys here. But then he responds here. They're referring to the Lulu here, by the way, Twisty. And then he responds here, she was never like that with us. I believe when she was with us, she was in the process of bettering herself. And when things broke out, she took accountability. She apologized to the whole group for her actions causing trouble. Guess who never once gave an apology, only excuses? And somebody else responded, I believe you were one of the few, if not the only person to have a positive influence on her and made the most effort to try and set her back on the right path. And he says, and I've already said I don't condone or support the hateful things that she have said, but I'm willing to bet you don't watch me anyway, so you wouldn't have known that. Oh, you put the archive of his reply? Okay. Oh no, I grabbed them on my own. I should have went through the rat dump, my bad. More tweets. He tweeted a shit ton, dude. Circling back to this to apologize to the fans after cooling my head a bit. I understand wanting to put your faith and trust in somebody you looked up to and you're still free to do so, but I personally hate to see that good faith wasted. Seeing that shocked me. Imagine if the cooking stream was Indian food. Bro. My original post should have been worded better. To be clear, I am mad at him, not you fans, and I was and still am exasperated at the thought of him being platformed. When I take great personal issues with that, I just couldn't believe my eyes. Put simply, this space needs less bad actors, not more. It should be safer. It allows for so much anonymity, and it's all too convenient to duck out and rebrand when the heat catches up to you. You know, he's perfectly right on that. He's so right on that. They just get to rebrand and move on. It happens all the time. I don't agree with that. Yeah, let him cook. But not Aster. Pester. And now this is back on kind of talking about Twisty. Things are not mutually exclusive. Just because one thing is bad, the other thing is not automatically good. Two things can be bad. For example, Twisty can be racist against Indians, and Aster can be a pester. Stop using one thing you don't like to rationalize that somehow the other thing that you do like must be therefore be okay. Or do. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not your dad. It's your time and money. I said what I came to say. Yeah, both can be bad. Alright, I already read those. Yeah, there's some Nijisanji fan really upset about what he said.
I think it's stupid because there's no gray area. Like,
But there
You
is.
can be a girl and you can like dress like a boy and you're still a girl, you know? It doesn't make you so gender. It just makes you a girl who likes, you know, what you like.
Well, it's not about just being a boy and
say
dressing
so
as a
gender,
girl.
I think it's like a it's also like a compliment, you know. If someone called me gender, that would make me feel pretty happy. So I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I'm like someone is I'm very pretty in a certain way, and that's making somebody jealous. Like that feels good for me, you know.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty much rather than just it being about clothing, it's more just about features or things that society has like deemed, or at least we as a collective have deemed like more quote unquote feminine or more quote unquote
Yeah, I think we
masculine.
should kill that because it's stupid.
Well, I mean, but
Do
without
whatever you want,
that though,
and labels don't matter.
This is also true.
While I agree, it's if those norms didn't exist, then where would the beauty of gender be? You know what I mean? We wouldn't have those beautiful gray areas if they didn't
You could
exist.
just be pretty. I mean, maybe I just don't understand the beauty of gender because I just don't think about it. Like, I look at a cute girl and I think, wow, that's a cute girl. And I look at a cute boy and I think, wow, that's a cute boy that looks like a girl. He should be a girl.
Because
468k views. Damn. Off topic, but I gotta ask you, are you a horse, a fox, a force? Either way, still glamorous and charming. Thank you! I'm a fox girl. So, I mean, oh yeah, there's this other thing. It's so funny because this guy... Okay, these are the slides from an old stream that I did that I just imported in these new slides. And we were talking about this dude. And this dude was crashing out. Well, I mean, this person, I don't know if they're a dude or a girl. They were crashing out and defending Aster. And now he's like back. I think it'd be really funny if you just played League for 7 hours. I'm scared about it, but TBH just doing this would be crazy. Oh, so nervous. I hope he turns chat off or has some crazy mods. Though I'm not getting into League, but why not? Since people are on my ass again, no, I do not support him, and criticizing someone else does not mean support for another. Then why are you following him, dog? To stay updated. And then people find... He also did another tweet where he was like, oh, am I getting cancelled somewhere because I'm losing a lot of followers? Wait, did I get a Boney raid for real? A Bonnie? Bonnie raid? Boney? I didn't see the notification. Did I actually get raided? I like Boney. Oh, Boney VT. Oh, it's on Twitch. That's why I didn't get the notification. Hello. Thank you so much, raiders. Thank you for raiding me. I hope you guys. I hope you had a great stream, Bonnie. Boner raid. No, 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 no. Bonnie. Okay, so why he's saying, you know, I don't support him. And he's like, yeah, I'm only following to stay updated. And then people found his name in his chat. And he was chatting in Aster's stream. You know, he was emoting and saying other stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Sounds a bit like a fan to me. But aside from that, there's another situation that's kind of been blowing up. You guys know about the whole like MasterCard, Visa censorship thing, right? Yeah. So Saruei made this tweet saying, you claim to follow the law and avoid moral judgments, yet you let foreign extremists like @Collective Shout influence you and how you enforce your policies, banning entire broad categories of legal entertainment to appease their agenda. This directly contradicts what Steam and itch.io have said. You've turned your platform into a weapon against free expression and your own customers. Yes. And so she makes this tweet about Collective Shout, which is a group that pressured payment processors to remove like a bunch of games off stream. And then there is another person, and I'm not like 100% sure on what he does, but it seems like he's someone who well, it says in his bio that he runs various image board, and he's CEO of the Gooners. In his tweet, he talks about Rule34. So I'm thinking that he's, you know, working at Rule34 or has like admin privilege. Maybe I'm thinking he's maybe an administrator, because he's got some access clearly, and he's even changed some labels on some tags, and he has access to like emails and back and forth. So clearly it's somebody with like a lot of perms. Oh, he's the owner of Rule34. Are you like certain on that, Jade? Very risky Twitter to click. Yeah, but this page is okay. Yeah, I have to be really careful about this part of the stream. We're not clicking on any link. Oh, you're 100% certain? Oh, thank you. I was looking for that confirmation. Okay, so it seems like he is the owner of Rule34. So he's like, all right, since you're talking about censorship, let's continue the censorship talk. This might just be a minor inconvenience, but I've had a cam model protect. It's like a third party that I think represents a lot of like cam girls, and they make sure that their content is not re-uploaded elsewhere, and they just like take it down. So he says, Cam Model Protect sent over 15 fraudulent DMCAs in the name of Saruei, targeting fan work on Rule34 and many other sites. When I went to Saruei's Discord to see if we could put a stop to this, I was told by a mod that these DMCAs are legitimate. I then proceeded to contact 10 artists who made fan work, and none said they were paid or commissioned by Saruei. Filing fraudulent DMCAs for fan art people made for you is not only incredibly disrespectful, but also flat out illegal. The copyright of fan art stays with the artist unless you paid for it. In Saruei's defense, there were a couple of images made by Saruei themselves, and we deleted them instantly when the complaint came in, but the notices for the fan art just don't stop. I fucking love VTubers, so I promoted a whole bunch of them on my front page and even printed them for my wall. I have never seen a VTuber be so hostile against their own fan work / artist. This has been going on for a year now. Please stop this. And then there's more. Well, there's a lot more. She also responds, and she did a stream too. But we'll get through all of that. There were some questions and false community note leading to a post with no evidence, so allow me to clear things up. First of all, Saruei's tweet based on the linked image. Oh wait, should I go over her tweet first? I think this might be a response to her tweet. It doesn't say at what time he posted it. But she basically replied, a Rule34 user / mod claims, I filed fraudulent DMCAs, yet many are works I commissioned or my own Fansly animations. So we're like paywalled content. They host my content under a Fansly category while calling my takedowns fraudulent, even though AI slobs or fan arts from artists I haven't worked with remain. So at this point, people are like, okay, well, if it's premium content, it's paywalled content, obviously she'd want to take it down. She's in the right for that. Right? But then he says, all right, this is the right tweet, the right tab. Then he says, there were some question and false community note leading to a post with no evidence. Allow me to clear things up. First of all, Saruei's tweet based on the linked image is a single paid post that was posted a day after this tweet was made and has already been deleted. It's against our term of services to upload paid content such as Fanbox, Patreon, Fansly, etc. However, they claim ownership and want to take down all fan work. And Rule34 does have a section that is called like Fansly / Patreon. But technically, there should only be free content on there, like, you know, the non-paywalled content that sometimes you post on these websites. Obviously, some people are skirting the line. This is like a website where users upload artwork. In before Reimu accidentally shows her spicy marine tabs. Dude, since you guys told me that I gotta like save all my hentai because of the censorship stuff, I've started like clicking more on like risky images on Twitter, and now I cannot ever open my Twitter on a stream or in public, and it's all because of you guys. Anyway, moving on. This is one of the example DMCA is targeting all of our fan work. The only reason these posts remain is because we chose to lose our safe harbor by not accepting this DMCA. I'm not going to click on this link. DMCA needs to be checked before being sent. There is no excuse for targeting fan works. We have received copies of this DMCA 15 times since the beginning of 2024. We have sent over 11 emails in an attempt to get this resolved and were ignored. That's also why, after a year of abuse, this notice was put up. Reimu Gooner Star. That's my middle name. You're gonna get a burner phone? Should get a burner account just to Rule34 lurk and shit on Twitter. Some of the artists I contacted to ask if they are okay with their content being on R34, none of them were paid or commissioned. And it's like, he tags a bunch of artists, like 10 of them. The attached image is a conversation I had with a mod. Their argument is that they have the right to submit DMCAs for the entirety of Saruei's tag because the artists themselves did not upload it. None of this makes sense, considering they have no copyright over those images and are therefore knowingly submitting fraudulent DMCAs. Reimu Lootstar can be your Gooner account, but then people would know it's my account! If... Wow, my voice cracked. What the fuck? Am I like a 13-year-old boy suddenly? If Cam Model Protect stops submitting DMCAs for fan work, the message will be removed. We will, of course, always delete any paid content. Our turnaround for DMCA is 24 hours. You can stop messaging me with slurs now. Thanks. And this is like the image he... So basically he went to Saruei's Discord and I guess he spoke to one of the mods. And he says, all right, well, you can tell that if there is any premium content, we are absolutely willing to take it down with an email to dmca@boru.org. But this whole takedown for all the fan art isn't right. That's why I went out of my way to ask about it. I normally don't get involved in takedowns myself. I think usually like they wouldn't fight it. But now he's just like, fuck this is wrong, so I'm gonna risk it. And then the mod responds, no, the takedowns are legitimate. The issue is that all of them are unauthorized reuploads. So some such as this one are Saru's own work. Others such as this one and this one, links like 2 other things, are commissions. The fan arts are also reposts. If you can verify that the uploader is also the artist, then there is, of course, no issue. So they're like, if the artists themselves uploaded it on Rule34, then we're okay with it. But if it's a user that uploaded like the artist work, then they're not fine with it, I suppose. And then he says, however, as far as I can see, most are labeled as being posted by quote-unquote bot. We've also previously had issues where Fansly, Patreon, and Saru's Douyin have been uploaded multiple times. For further, please contact the DMCA team as they are the main contact point for this, not Saruei or the mod team, so they can protect the company or whatever. What I will say is that it's not right to take and re-upload other people's work, and if more Saru content is uploaded, it will be DMCA'd. Slayer Duck responds, I see these. These are made by Saruei, right? And he says, yes, those are all Saru's artwork. One is a reel from her 1.0 model. Some may not want to go to Rule34 to view the DMCA example, so I have put one on a Google Doc. If there are any doubt whatsoever, this has Saruei's full legal name. I censored on top of that document. I'm just gonna switch to my slides here so it's like a little bit safer to navigate. But there's basically like there's pages. There's 9 pages of this shit. It's just like links to all the Rule 34 things that were DMCA'd. And most of her fan arts have this tag that they put on it. It says the VTuber portrayed here files fraudulent DMCAs for all fan art of her. And then Damburu also got hit with DMCA things, but they just removed her images. So there's like 10 pages, and I clicked on some of them, and they were practically empty. Then there's one artist, I censored his image because it was very lewd. That said, I don't have much skin in this, but I can confirm I was contacted by OP back in early 2024 regarding DMCA, regarding a Saruei-related post that was re-uploaded onto Rule34. So he's not making things up. So I guess this is an issue that's been ongoing for over a year now. Yeah, there's 3 images and like 20 pages. Yeah, there was one page I clicked like way later, like down the line, where there was like one random photo remaining there. So this was, we already went through her answer. And after she made this tweet, he responded in her comment section saying, "Hello, glad this finally got some traction. I posted my clarifications here." And then he links his clarification tweet. "If it wasn't your intent that the company you hired is supposed to nuke all fan content, then there must be a miscommunication with you and the mod team." So what the So basically, she claims that she's only trying to take down the paywalled or premium content, right? Like the Fansly stuff, or perhaps even the stuff that she's made. He says, yes, we got DMCA's strikes for the premium content, which is fine. That shouldn't go on the website, so we're going to take it down within 24 hours. But then he also says, but you're also claiming all of the fan art, and that's not right. So he's saying something, and she's saying, no, that's not true. So somebody's lying in this. Or there's a huge miscommunication that happened. Or the third-party company that she hired is, causing some kind of bottleneck in miscommunication. Oh, yes, there's also the emails and back and forth. He posts a lot of information too in his thread, but it's like all Rule34 stuff, so I don't know if I can click on it, but maybe a mod can send me like screenshots of it so we can show it to the stream. But he's got like the full back and forth with lawyers, emails, everything. And then there's more discussion, and she also like made a stream today that we're gonna go over some of the clips. So this guy is saying, I'm a not safe for content creator. I'm 99% sure that Saruei is bullshitting. Our Rule34 admins always get rid of paywalled content that's posted by random users. Also, I don't know what this word means. Also, what a quinky dink that Damburu is hiding posts with her tag. This is unemployed and maidenless behavior. Grow up. This person says, well, that's just untrue. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure the moderators may try to limit it as they can, but I know without a doubt that I've seen shit that was supposed to be under a paywall months after it was uploaded to the Rule34 site. And Slayer Ducky responds, how about this? Show me an example of a takedown request that wasn't answered or handled within 24 hours when it was sent to our DMCA email within, let's say, the past 8 years. Oh, it's a coincidence. Okay. So this guy is like, no. We always take down paywalled content after a DMCA request within 24 hours. And then here there's more talk about copyrights and DMCA. So this guy says, and I think he's a lawyer, whether a work is paid or not has nothing to do with copyright. If I draw Mickey Mouse sucking off Donald Duck for free, I'm still going to get a nasty letter from Disney. And Slayer Duck responds, that nasty letter would be a cease and desist, not a DMCA complaint that has fair use built into it. Also, Steamboat Mickey Mouse is public domain, but you would know that as an intellectual property attorney, right? Isn't that specifically your job? And David Blue responds, that's Steamboat Willie, and sending a DMCA takedown request to a service provider is a lot easier than trying to send a cease and desist to an anonymous random. It's also way more effective because the provider doesn't want to lose their safe harbor status. You're absolutely right about the DMCA part. It's easier to send a DMCA ignoring fair use and destroy any fan work made for your product just because the provider doesn't want to lose safe harbor. I wonder how these image boards managed to operate for 18 plus years. I feel like, I think even the way I understood it is that Saruei, if she owns her IP, she still owns the copyright. She still owns the intellectual property for fan arts. Like, it's derivative work. That's why Hololive and Nijisanji have these TOS for fan arts too. There's guidelines that they need to follow. However, a DMCA takedown might be something completely separate. I don't see any notes for stuff on that forum, Rule34. We can double check. Let me see. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to open it in this tab. Let me check if it's safe. Alright, as long as I don't click any link, I think we're fine. That was a close one. My heart kind of skipped a beat there. I was supposed to show you guys this bit a little bit earlier. So let me close some tabs. All right, this should have went with this bit. DMCA example, you may ignore this. Dear sir or madam. I, the undersigned, state under penalty of perjury that CAM model protection represents name redacted. Hereinafter, our client is in intellectual property and litigation matters. Our client has recently learned that the content at the following URLs is hosted and or shared through your service, and the URLs are distributed materials that violate copyright laws and or contribute to and induces copyright infringement. And this was sent on April 2024, last year. The content that is hosted and or shared through your service illegally is premium content that is created and copyrighted by our client. You can find the original content at our client's official website over here. This unauthorized distribution constitutes copyright infringement under the U.S. Copyright Act pursuant to 70... Okay, I'm not reading all of this. Including other international copyright laws. This letter serves as actual notice of infringement. We hereby demand you to immediately and permanently cease and desist the unauthorized distribution of the copyrighted materials located at the listed URLs. And then he responds, answer to previous DMCA. These URLs are removed. We verified that these are artworks Saruei created or has copyright over. So they only removed like, what, like 5 of them? Because the others are probably fan art, I assume. We have also contacted several of the artists that were linked in the original request. So far, 2 of them have contacted us back and have confirmed that Saruei did not pay them and does not have copyright over these images. Please go over the list and resubmit only the URLs that are created or commissioned by her. I am not clicking one. I swear. I'm not clicking a link. I'm not clicking. Rima, scroll only. Do not move your mouse. Okay, fine. I'm not moving my... Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm moving the mouse away, chat. You clicked to highlight the date? Okay, sorry. This is just another sorry, I moved my mouse again. I can't help it. Another copied lawyer email. I mean, if she's paying them for it, they could at least like reply normally. I can't help it. All right, I'm removing my hand from the mouse. Answer to previous DMCA. Hello. These are the same images as a DMCA from April 8. We have contacted 10 artists. Out of the list provides that consists of most of the images linked and have statement from every single one of them that your client has no copyright over them. We ask if you could please go over the list to verify the claim, but have received no response since. We kindly ask again to please go over the list and also provide an accurate link of where the original infringement is occurring because the link site solo.to/Saruei has none. Then fuck you guys. Your chat is stressing me out right now. I can't do this without moving my mouse, okay? We're scrolling. They're resending the same image. Not image, email. And then he just responds, answer. Please refer to the mail from April 9th and June 2022. The images linked are fan works and not paid your client. None of the images are also found on the site linked solo.to/Saruei. The closest I can find to official art is the Pixiv, but there are no images on the list for this. We have twice asked for clarification because you haven't responded. We have went ourselves to verify with the artist if they were commissioned or paid and have yet to find an artist linked on our site that have given away their copyright. Because of this, we deemed that these notices are sent in bad faith without verifying if your client actually has copyright over these images. Please communicate with your client that artistic fan work made by others does not give your client copyright over them. Copyright is given to the person who made the art piece unless it was negotiated or paid by your client. I'm using the keys to scroll down now. The content you search for cannot be displayed due to a mass takedown on all fan art submitted by Saruei. All images will be deleted in 24 hours. You can view the takedown below. She has already nuked her content from Demburu. Skip the other 12 because you get the point. We have never received a response to any of our emails. A big one from this year, April 21, 2025. And it's just the same email again. Oh my god, Dude, this is buzzing my eyes. What the fuck? There's so many. And that's it. I feel like listen, I've never worked with any of these companies, so maybe I'm wrong about this, but I feel like they're mishandling this, or they're dropping the ball super hard by just copy pasting the same email again. They're not giving him the right link. Like, if she's paying this company to do their work, I feel like they're kind of being a little sloppy. And then he says there's no winning here. She's currently live lying about the situation, claiming artists don't want to take down anything on R34 because of privacy issues. Meanwhile, users in her chat are advocating DDoSing R34. I'll just delete the fan art later. I mean, there was some people in our Discord that looked at the live stream, and she never like encouraged DDoSing, and we haven't really seen the chat say anything about that, but she took down the VOD, so it's impossible to verify. And but we do have a clip of the stream. Yeah, I don't think there was any DDoSing like he claims. I think he's a bit exaggerating here.
Did that whole R34 situation got sorted, or what's up with that? Bro, I have no fucking idea.
100%. When she was talking about it, 0 people talked about DDoSing. I rechecked. The guy might be a little schizo. It's not the first time he like tags VTubers and posts like that.
I told everyone I only take down the fancy content and commission I fucking own. I haven't took down anything. Why would I go after?
Listen, I'm not gonna. This is an ongoing story. It's a developing story. I'm not going to pick a hard side because both of them are saying things that are contrary to the others. And both of them are like really confident in what they're saying. And you can tell after you watch this clip, I feel like, I don't know, it's a little bit more convincing when it comes out of her, straight out of her mouth. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. If there's a miscommunication or something, hopefully they can talk it out.
That I don't own. Then that would mean I would also go against like, you know, every single fan art on Twitter or on Pixiv or on DeviantArt. Oh yeah, we can talk about that. Well, I mean, there's nothing to tell. It's a piracy website, like, you know, trying to, I don't know, teach me something.
Oh, it's just that she doesn't save the VODs from her stream, okay? It's not that she hid it. I see.
They have a whole ass category named Fansly and Patreon. Like, it's not just me in this story here. Come on, dude. Be smarter than that. They do. They literally, yeah. You know how they have tags like, you know, girl, MILF, teen.
MILF?
Ass. You have a category that is Patreon and Fansly. You just click on there. Bitch is saying, I love VTubers. There's a whole ass category of Fansly people, VTuber people from that platform that have their leaked content there.
Dude, her accent is so hot though. Like, okay, even if she's guilty, I don't give a shit. I forgive her. She's hot.
Like, come on, dude. Like, I'm not trying to do, like, you know, any moral of the story here. I'm just defending myself because he's saying, like, you know, I've been doing false DMCA claims on his piracy website. Come on, dude. If people don't mind having their content there, like, that's fine. But, like, he's, like, talking for every single artist. But I think he forgot that people who publish on his website, they are not artists. They are users. Mm-hmm. They are users. And those users didn't ask the consent of those artists to have their art published there.
So how does the safe harbor thing work? So the safe harbor thing works because it's users that are uploading the content? Is that it?
Like, payworded or not. Like, I think he really do have, like, bad faith. He's just completely blind about, like, you know, the shit that is being published on his website because he doesn't even moderate what people publish there.
No, they kind of just take actions after they receive a complaint. So as long as you don't get a complaint, it stays up. Yeah, as long as you comply with DMCA takedowns, it remains a safe harbor. Okay. I've been told never to date French, not loyal. Really? I don't know about the French dating culture.
I don't want to lose my time on that because it's just fucking useless. I said what I had to say. Funny thing, I found out a few drawings I made in there too. Oh, okay, Tristanax, did they contacted you to ask if you wanted your art to be on the website? What did you say? It's on Twitter. I just wanted to defend myself about the fact he said, like, you know, I'm falsely, like, you know, claiming art that I don't own. No, I only went for fancy posts that I own and the commissioned art. If there's anything else that have been taken down, then it means, like, you know, you have to talk with the people that took down all of this that I didn't ask, because I never, like, you know, went and said remove every single fan art, because no.
See, she's saying that she never asked to have them remove every single fan art. And she's saying, oh, you need to talk to them because I didn't ask for this.
And there's still, like, you know, plenty of fan art on his website of me that are still up there that I haven't, like, you know, claimed. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I feel like it's that company that's messing it up then.
Like, I think this dude is actually thinking, like, his website is like Pixiv, DeviantArt. I mean, I'm not going to, like, compare Pixiv and DeviantArt because DeviantArt is, like, you know, a fucking shithole now. But he's comparing maybe himself to Pixiv or ArtStation. Like, his website is just a dump of art published by anyone who online.
You know, I'm kind of just spitballing here, but I'm wondering if this company is used to working with VTubers. Because it might be that usually, if they work with cam girls, right, then basically every image or video of them that's found on the internet is technically paywalled content. So maybe they thought that every image of Saruei is paywall. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. It might be a theory. I'm ratting.
Yeah, they don't review people's posts. They are like, okay, let's allow anyone to publish anything there. I even had my cosplay there. I had my motherfucking cosplay.
Dude, her cosplays are hot.
On Denboru, on Gelboru, on Rule34, it's my cosplay. It's pictures. They are not like drawings. Even if, like, you know, it's overly, like, you know, painted on top. Anyway, I'm not here to, like, trash talk the website or the dude owning it. I'm just, like, you know, just pointing out, like, you know, what's up there. It's a piracy website, and you cannot just, like, you know, blame me for wanting to protect, like, you know, what I own. I'm not going after the fan arts of people on Twitter, on DeviantArt, on ArtStation again. I love people.
See, I feel like because she said that, she's just like, I wouldn't go, why would I go after fan art? If I went after fan art, I would have to go after every fan art on DeviantArt, Pixiv, and all of that. And she's like, no, I'm not going to do that.
People's art.
She said again? Let's go back.
I'm not here to, like, trash talk the website or the dude owning it. I'm just, like, you know, just pointing out, like, you know, what's up there. It's a piracy website, and you cannot just, like, you know, blame me for wanting to protect, like, you know, what I own. I'm not going after the fan arts of people on Twitter, on DeviantArt, on ArtStation again.
Again? What do you mean
I love
again?
People's art. I retweet people's art. Jesus Christ, dude.
But you guys never get to tell me that I have a French accent ever again. Her French accent is fucking strong, man. I'm basically Anglophone at this point. I've seen artists post their art on the site themselves as a way to promote themselves and their Patreons and Fanbox. I don't know what she's on about. I mean, some artists might post it, but I think most of it is user... Yeah, she's ultra French. I'm only French Canadian. I'm fake French. My problem with this is, sure, she's not going after it personally, but the company she hired to represent her is. Yes, and the company, if this is true, of course, the company is like making her have a huge optic problem. Like, this looks really bad, and she needs to scold them. I would be so pissed. Do your ultra French accent. It's me, Widowmaker.
You're me, a pirate! Or I plunder and steal on the internet. I am so cool and badass because I refuse to pay for stuff. Yar! Thank you very much, Snompert. I know there's nothing that will stop, like, you know, piracy websites. What I don't like is the fact, like, this dude brought my name publicly. It was a call for war. I never asked for this. I was just defending myself. He's the one who started, like, you know, making a Twitter post about me. I would have said fucking nothing. Fuck, my arm again. Broken. Great. Yeah, even like, you know, mention my name on his post. Like, he wanted my attention. So, like, it's not the, like, the content I've been trying to remove from his website, like, content I own again, now the fan arts. It's been over a year that he received, like, you know, DMCA claim. Over a fucking year. And even still up to today, I still find my fancy content there because users post it and they are not, like, you know, being monitored. I'm telling you, like, in a week or in a month, you'll find more fancy content that I own on their website, unless, like, you know, they remove entirely the Saruei tag.
Okay, I didn't even understand the last words because they were too Frenchified. Even for me, it was hard to understand. But he said he would remove everything within 48 hours. I'm surprised by that. I need to listen to the last few words again. I didn't understand.
For a fucking year. And even still up to today, I still find my fancy content there because users post it and they are not, like, you know, being monitored.
Monitored.
I'm telling you, like, in a week or in a month, you'll find more fancy content that I own on their website, unless, like, you know, they remove entirely the Saruei tag on its own, or they remove every single fancy post.
Oh, she said unless they remove the entirety of Saruei tag. Oh, he removes it, but it shows up again 2 weeks later. God damn, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like a whack-a-mole game. Yeah, she said the entirety of Saruei tag.
Telling you. Yeah, like, you know, it's the first time I come here. It's been over a year. I'm paying, like, you know, a DMCA team. I'm losing money to get content removed from his website.
To get content removed from his website. I'm trying to do the French accent, but it's not really working. No, she didn't admit anything. The premise was always that she was asking for him to remove premium content from his website. He's saying she's trying to DMCA fan arts as well on top of the premium content, and she's saying, no, I never asked for this. I'm not asking to remove the fan art stuff. Now, obviously, in his email, he's showcasing links that are fan arts. So there's something going on in that chain between these three parties. That's like a huge miscommunication. Or lies.
Like, he's literally doing this for attention at this rate. That's why I'm not bringing anything up anymore. I'm not answering to, like, all the things he said. Because, like, he seemed like, you know, to have waited for me to react. And he was like, oh, now that you have a lot of attraction, I'm going to answer. No. So at this point, I was like, okay, it's a lot.
Oh my god. Did you win at the stock market or something? Thank you, Giga Chat. Well, last Tensa, it's been a while since we had some 50s. Sheesh. Big D Tensa. He saw us talking about Rule34 and he showed up. Thank you. Thank you so much, Giga Chat. Enjoy the gifted subs, guys. Enjoy the gifted memberships on YouTube. Thank you so much.
Of time. I'm not going to answer to any of like, you know, his claims anymore. I said what I had to say. If you have anything to do, you can go to the DMCA team. That's all. Saruei said the guy that runs the entire site can't.
Also, like in his reply to her, he said, "Oh, I'm glad this is finally getting traction." So I think she kind of told herself, "Well, shit. It looks like this guy wants clout, so I'm not going to respond to him anymore. And if he needs to talk, he has to talk to the DMCA team." But the DMCA team hasn't been really communicative because they keep just copy-pasting the same fucking text. Rin, thank you for the 12 month. Oh my god, it's been an entire year. Thank you so much for sticking with me, guys. Thank you.
Get enough boss and not clarity to know the collab was a dumb idea. It's whatever. What it is just like, you know, stating the obvious. That's all. Oh! That's all. Now,
Wait.
that's all. We can move on. There's only like, you know, to like, you know, steer this thing up. I'm going to still like, you know, claim any fancy post I can find online. And that's all. It's just what it is. It would be like, you know, with any other license anyway. Let me just get up and do something.
Yeah, now she's saying, yeah, I'm still gonna DMC any fancy post I found online. It will be like what? What'd she say?
It would be like, you know, with any other license anyway.
You file what? License? And I heard license and I didn't hear the other word she's saying. She's too far away from the mic.
It would be like, you know, with any other license anyway.
Okay,
Let me just get up and
I don't get it.
do some calibration.
I don't know what she said there at the end. She's too far away from the mic. Oh, it would be like, you know, with any other license anyway. Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, thank you. Too French even for French Canadian. When I went to France and I spoke French with French people, they would reply to me in English. They thought I was speaking English because of my accent. Do you understand how insulting that was? Do you understand how insulting that was? Is there any other parts we want to rewatch? Honestly, I'd be down to rewatch the entire thing. Do you guys know Mujin has a video where he speaks French? And he actually speaks baguette French. You need to be condescending while speaking French? True. Yeah, so I'm curious about how the situation will play out for real. Show us the video. Oh my god, it's such a good video too. That's when I was like, wait, you speak French, Murian? What the fuck? And yet, we still speak to each other in English. I think it'd be weird if one of us started speaking French to each other. Sometimes I say like some French stuff, but I think he ignores it because it bugs him out. He thinks it's weird or something, I don't know. Where is it? Oh, there it is. French guy demolishes Genshin's Fontaine food.
Look, before you say anything, yes, you read the title correctly. I mean, we're about to review food from Fontaine. If I'm ever gonna speak French, it's now. So without further ado, let's do this. Bonjour mes amis, bienvenue à la vidéo la plus culturelle de toute ma chaîne YouTube, parce que c'est en français bien sûr. Je pense qu'on est tous conscients du fait que la communauté Genshin est obsédée par la culture française. Parce que sinon, comment est-ce que t'expliquerais ça? Mais regardez-moi ça, mais c'est quoi cette merde? Une baguette, mais il la tient même pas correctement. Avec sa moustache de merde là. Et c'est quoi
Wait,
ça?
he's not holding the baguette properly? How are you supposed to hold it? By fisting it or something?
C'est quoi ça? Hein? Mais c'est aberrant.
Oh,
Traveler. Oh.
Traveler.
Tu penses c'est rigolo ça? Tu penses c'est marrant? Je rigole pas moi.
Oh my god, that's so French. Tu penses c'est rigolo ça? Tu penses c'est marrant?
En tout cas, grâce à cette obsession de culture française, je pense que personne n'est choqué de savoir qu'une des régions dans Genshin est basée sur la France. En fait, Fontaine, c'est la France. C'est exactement la même chose. Et je suis sûr que la majorité des Français vont être d'accord avec moi. En fait, viens, on les demande. Les gars, est-ce que vous êtes d'accord avec moi quand je dis que la France, c'est Fontaine?
France right now?
Ouais, je pense pas on aurait une réponse aujourd'hui, ou demain, ou après-demain. En fait, ils font ça tous les jours, donc... ouais, donc on va juste totalement oublier ça. Tu sais quoi, j'ai pas besoin d'eux. Je peux répondre à cette question tout seul. Parce qu'aujourd'hui, je vais donner mon avis sur les recettes qui sont venues avec Fontaine, pour voir s'ils sont assez français ou s'ils n'ont pas le droit d'exister. Donc allez-y, on commence.
Wait, does he speak French the entire video? Oh my god, he does. He speaks French the entire video.
Mondial. C'est la seule explication, mais t'es fou!
And it performed really well. It's such a funny video. It's really good. Anyway, watch the entire thing on your own. Griefers. Because I got more shit to talk about. Oh yeah. French Mujin, settle down. Settle down now. We don't want to get the chat horny. All right, so Shylily has dropped a lore video, and it sparked a lot of discussion online because people were claiming that it was a jab at Cinder. Dum dum dum. Oh my god, mean girl Shylily, back at it again. And I was like, oh my god. You know, maybe she like did a funny, like she did a call out during, you know, her stream or something, or she named Cinder. But no. No, actually, she didn't. She just, the lore video is like really fucking mild. I mean, it's a really good lore video. It's made by Merryweather. It's 21-minute long animation video. It's probably been in the works for months. It's fully like, you know, voiced. There's sound effects, everything. And there's multiple cameos from other VTubers, Bao, Nimu, Shibidoki, notably. I love this part.
Who are you? I'm the girl whose raid you just ruined. The electricity went off on all the near islands.
Yeah, I'll show you guys the Bao.
Stupid lizard, dragon, frog thing, whatever you are.
Electricity. You are a human with the powers of an elemental.
So she's like fighting this big red Godzilla here. This is my favorite part. It's the Bao part.
Oh, wow! Wood. Alright, that's it. I've had enough. If you need me to beat some sense into you, then I will.
Ban Bao.
Pelagros has been successfully neutralized.
Begin phase 2.
So many wishes for adventures. Enjoy yourself, funny little...
Pelagros! What the fuck is that name, dude? Yeah. She made like a really big lore video. It's pretty long. It's 21 minutes long. You guys should check it out on your own. But basically, I guess the reason why people thought that it was a jab at Cinder is because I suppose at one point Cinder called herself the Charizard of V card. And then they looked at this red Godzilla, the one that didn't want to have sex with Bao, and they think it's like Groudon from Pokemon, which is a red Pokemon. Yeah, I'm gonna try to look him up. This dude. Hello? So they're like, this must be a symbolism for Shylily versus Cinder. They're just stretching out the symbolism and connecting it to some kind of schizo rant. It's the craziest headcanon I mean, props on their imagination. But Shylily kind of addressed it on stream too. Over here. Well, it wasn't about the lore video, but she addressed her haters on stream. This was because she donated 10,000 euros to Ironmouse charity. They were also on her ass for it. She's kind of just been, you know, getting hate every time something happens with the same group of people, and she talks about it here.
Also, thank you to everyone who had the brain cells to not fall for the rage bait of like the same 6 people who are like mentally obsessed with me. Those 6 people who just wake up and they're like, oh god, I can't wait to see what charitable deeds Shylily is doing today. Like micro dick in fucking hand. They're like,
micro dick in fucking hand. Dude! You just know they have micro dicks though, right? For sure none of them have big dicks. For show.
I can't wait to just twist some freaking charitable deeds for my own agenda to make it all appear to be about someone else. Ever since I saw under my post what they post, because like it's hard to not walk into it when they're literally in my face, I have no problem addressing their bullshittery on stream because I very clearly don't watch stream. The way I literally on stream...
Reimu's side screen allegations undefeated. But yeah, this obviously came before the lore video like backlash, but I thought it was kind of related. That's why I'm showing it.
Address the fact that I tried donating, but I needed extra info and I was scared it would show my name if I log in with my data. So I was literally talking to chat like, hey, can I do this and this? Can I use this and this? Will it show this and that? And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Thank you for educating me before I, you know, somehow dox myself. Those people literally try and twist it into like a thing of, yeah, how dare you didn't donate after using this to cloud chase? And it's like, brother, they literally make shit up. The amount of people that try and make this into drama bait, saying that I donated my amount to double a specific other person's amount is pathetic. And instead of realizing that the math isn't mathing, they are just like, Lily can't do math. Fucking stupid. Pathetic, pretty, so full of petty. They have to make everything into drama. Like they wake up with a fat fucking rage boner, like as big as their micro penis can get, and they just wake up and they're like, oh, I'm thinking about Shylily.
The thing is, you know, these people have way too much time on their hand.
Thinking about Shylily, and like when I go on Twitter, they bust the fat out, bro. I shit you not, they are on drugs. They are literally hallucinating because there is this one part going around under my tweet.
Bro, drugs are supposed to make you happy, though. What the fuck is this trip? Sounds like a bad trip.
in my comments that call me pathetic for not doing math, and then the comments go, yeah, well, once she was called out for it, she refunded her donation. She retracted her donation. All the comments just go like, pathetic. I can't believe it. Oh, no fucking way. That's so fucking pathetic. And I'm like,
what?
I am living rent-free in their head. After that last crash out they tried to have, it is very clear that none of them, as much as they have a hate boner for me, none of them watch my Twitch. It's not my fault. I wanted to donate 10,000 euros. It's not my fault that 10,000 euros are nearly 12,000 USD. With a bunch of twos in there. I wanted to donate 10,000 euros. The website is in dollars. It ends up being $12,000 and like a little bit. It's literally just to be fucking funny and to be above YouTube Studio. Like, these people are literally so schizo. They're telling me to not insert myself into like some fucking drama when they're literally the people inserting and making it about drama. They're trying so hard to find issues with me, but they just fail to do that. So the next best pathetic excuse is to try and like twist some weird narrative in hopes that it will catch on. You know, they're gonna be like, well, if you wanted to do 10k, why didn't you do 10k? That is 10k euros. It's not my fault the fucking website is in dollars, brother.
How can this possibly be a drama? I don't get it. Also, I love the little shrimp here. He's so cute. He reminds me of that little shrimp video that was being like spoiled and shit just to get cooked after. Can't believe she tried to double my donation. Oh yeah. This is, yeah. Anyway, that was really funny. It's funny because they will tag her into these hate posts too. This is the most schizo part of it all. You know, you just know when somebody is like schizoing out on social media and they tag the creator that they're schizoing out on, it's automatically, I think they're just crazy or they don't have any social etiquette. Anyway, she is based. Do you know that IRL Gold Chip has a successful breeding rate of 97%? 500 kids with some already champions. It is said that mares, after mating with Gold Chip, will refuse other mates unless it's Gold Chip. Holy shit, is Gold Chip dick that good? Well, Gold Chip definitely doesn't have a micro dick. He has a giga dick. I am not interested in it, but I'm sure Vosh will be. Gold Chip loved racing, but when he learned his new purpose, he loved it more. If he goes, I'll fend Gold Chip off if he did. He won't. Thank you for the 6-month membership. Woo! $500 children, though. Is he an info? Oh yeah, there's a few other like small things, like I'm gonna go over them fast, but Dionysus from Mitos Agency is going on a hiatus. I'm happy to announce that I received an opportunity to study abroad in Europe for my next semester of college. I will definitely be doing a lot of studying and definitely not a lot of wine tasting. True Dionysus fashion, huh? And then she says, unfortunately, because I'm unable to fit my PC in my suitcase, the wine and grapes take up a lot of space. I must go on hiatus from streaming activities. I'm unsure about my exact date of return, but I plan to be back in mid-January 2026. There will be an announcement of return closer to that date. Although I may not be able to live stream, I plan to take the extra time to focus on music and voice acting activities. In my absence, I have many exciting projects set to release for everyone to enjoy. On August 10th, I will be doing one last stream, and I hope to see you here. Let's have fun with one last party before I depart. As always, thank you for all the Revaholics for supporting me and my dreams. Please take care, and note that I will miss you all dearly. That's a long hiatus. Wonder what's going on with Mythos. It seems I love the girls there. I love the talents. Really, I do. I just hope it's not rocking too hard in the company right now. Oh yeah, okay. The other thing I kind of want to talk about is that you guys know how Twitch has recently made some changes to viewbots and other inauthentic viewership. There's a lot of large creators that have like called out viewbotting. And I spoke to some people behind the scene and they're like convinced also that like large YouTubers 100%, some large, sorry, not YouTubers, streamers 100% view bots. I was surprised, but apparently that's a thing. Asmongold's called them out. Trainwreck's called them out. I feel like a bunch of people have spoken about this over the years. And then they made an update on view counts and saying we have teams and tech dedicated to ensuring that the views that show up on channels reflect actual viewership and aren't artificially inflated in any way. Ultimately, metrics on Twitch should represent the real and growing communities that show up and participate on channels, so we regularly update detection tools and methods. We recently made changes that meaningfully improved our ability to identify view bots, inauthentic viewership, and other potentially fake engagement. These changes will roll out over the next few weeks. So if your channel was viewbotted, or if some of your viewers are artificially or inflated, you will see an impact to your channel's view count. This also means that third-party sites that publish unverified Twitch view counts are going to see changes to the data over time. We recognize that viewbotting can be out of the streamer's control. In making these changes, our goal is to improve the experience for both streamer and viewers. The thing is, the way many large streamers used viewbots is like they'll do, they already have like a significant amount of streamers, of viewers, so it's easier for them to hide viewbotted viewers in there, and often they would use it to inflate the money they would ask for sponsorship. So let's say a sponsor thinks that he's paying for 10,000 average viewers, but in reality you're only getting like 5,000 average viewers. And just, it reminds me now, I'm getting a flash. Didn't XQC also call out K-Senat at one point about viewbots? I don't know. I feel like I saw this fly by a few months ago. And then I think he called out other people. Oh, it was Kai's friend. It was Kai's friend. Not him directly, one of the people associated with him. Yeah. Yesterday, they report that one of the more overt viewbotting services in the live streaming space has announced in their Discord that Twitch anti-bot measures are impacted their service. So I guess it's working well. And then there's just a lot of things. That was on July 30th. Dan Clancy, so he was asked about this in an interview, and he's kind of being dodgy about answering. He's saying that only large, he's saying that, oh no, large live streamers, they don't viewbot. Only smaller streamers do it. And I thought, I did not like his answer.
Bots obviously use
So
AI.
a lot of people, and I don't want to forget this question, but do a lot of people viewbot on Twitch? And
there are people. Yes, there are constant. That's a constant battle.
Really,
absolutely. Because there are third parties that do it, and especially when you get to ads, they try to viewbot for ads. They viewbot for all sorts of things.
Really?
So yes.
What's the highest? And you don't have to name who it is or what.
No, it's not always. The interesting thing is the viewbotting isn't always like this one, like the streamer is complicit even always, like, sometimes. But so yeah, there isn't one big one. Like most of the viewbotting and most of the fraud is not on a big streamer. It's on a small streamer, but thousands of them.
Really?
Yeah.
But like the issue was specifically for larger streamers. Sure, smaller streamer viewbotting is bad because it takes away opportunities because they go up in the directory, and then you might miss the stream from people that are actually talented and that can, keep viewers' retention. But why streamers were calling this behavior out is because sponsors were getting scammed and stuff, and it was like almost crazy that like all the top Twitch streamers were viewbotting.
Yeah, because if they can create 1,000 bogus accounts, and then they create viewbots, then they can create bogus, bogus revenue.
What was like the largest amount of viewers?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
Like
I have no idea.
5 to 10K?
I have literally no idea.
Okay.
I have literally no idea. But anyway, let's get.
He doesn't want to answer.
Back to AI.
Yeah.
And then he switches the topic. He's like, oh, but let's talk about AI. Aside from the claims that advertisers also viewbot, the other concern is that some of the anti-viewbot systems will affect people like myself who are under an artificial IP address because our ISP ran out of permanent ones. What? I didn't know that artificial IP systems were a thing. No way. With your IP ran out of... That's crazy. How does that work? Well, there's more. I mean, everybody's kind of memeing about it. Nick Pullum
recently made changes that meaningfully improved our ability to identify viewbots.
I like this song. I should use this song in my videos more often.
We recently made changes.
I'd like to go over the Devin Nash tweet. Okay, so there's a VTuber. Okay, we'll go over this because this happened today. But and then we'll go over the Devin Nash tweets, and I then even responded to some Devin Nash tweets. There's this VTuber here that tweeted about it today, and Dan also responded to her. This is what I have found out having friends who work for other tech companies and Twitch themselves. I wish I was joking, but let this be a warning to all I can tell. So Neko here says, the Twitch viewbot system update, important info for streamers. Just a heads up for everyone, Twitch has rolled out a new viewbot detection system and it's not working well. Key points, lurkers are being flagged as bots. If viewers don't interact, no message or redemption, they may not be counted in your view count. After reviewing last night's stream data, several legitimate lurkers were not counted at all. Also looking at the detection code, many issues stand out. Best workaround, ask lurker to send at least one message or use a channel point redeem to ensure they're counted. Gift subsystem changes. Leaked info, in brackets, whatever that means. I guess they got this info from somebody? The current Twitch sub distribution code seems designed to prioritize gifting subs to bots and non-community viewers first. That's such a weird design if that's true. This is based on calculated viewer to bot ratio meant to avoid detection. The goal appears to be incentivizing more gifting by making it harder for your actual community to receive subs naturally. That's messed up. AI misclassification. Twitch AI now assumes viewers with no input, chat clicks, or redemptions are bots. Looking at the detection code, there's no way they would be able to look at that. Oh, really? Oh yeah, because you're a coder, you would know. Bots are faking interactions, heat maps, clicks on stream elements to appear legitimate, and real lurkers get flagged, bots get through. What to expect? Many streamers are already seeing a 50 to 60% drop in view counts. Don't be discouraged, it's the system, not your content or community. And then Dan responds here, Neko Unix, just wanted to respond quickly. Don't know who you talked to, but this is simply not true. We do not flag lurkers as bots, and the statement about subscription is also emphatically not true. Again, not sure where you heard this, but this is not how the system works. And then Rosie here, my girl, says, I think people are just trying to understand why view counts are down across the board and cannot tell if it's happening disproportionately. They also know it's a work in progress, just kind of have to hang tight with the insecurity of not having control. I think also saying smaller streamers were the issue and having smaller streamers impacted, not doing anything and being impacted is making people fearful. She's saying that because, oh, there it is. She linked it too. Everybody's, apparently the median of average viewer went down to 3. Yes, your views are down right now. Most VTubers' numbers are down. On July 29, 4 days ago, the median number of viewers for a VTuber was 15. As of today, the median number of viewers is 3. That isn't a typo. 3. Also this evening, 41% of VTubers had 1 or fewer viewers. That is rough. In Twitch efforts to reduce viewbotting, a lot of VTubers have seen extreme reduction in view count, although many larger VTubers didn't have the same decrease in viewership. A lot of VTubers seem to lose around half of their viewership, while the top few actually saw a slight increase in viewers. It is highly unlikely that 90% of VTubers were viewbotting, so Twitch probably went a bit overboard. But I'm wondering if it's not just like, you know how Twitch has like 5 bots in everyone's channel? I'm wondering if they're just not counting these bots anymore. So yeah, it's a huge change and it's impacted a lot of smaller VTubers, clearly. More on this topic, I've taken a sample of medium to larger VTubers and looked at the actual impact they've seen today. For the sake of anonymity, I removed the names and replaced it with their CCV for context. Change today versus viewers past week. CCV changed today. And CCV this week, 1,516. Wait, what does it mean? That it's dipped 40% and this one went up? I don't understand this graph. Yeah, like Nightbot. The bots were never counted? I think this is why I failed math in school. Yeah, maybe that's why I don't pay attention to Twitch chat. You guys are bots. I mean, Twitch never really counted the right amount of viewers, I feel, in a stream. Like, I remember back then sometimes I could, you know, you can open the chat user list and I could like manually count how many people were in the chat, and the number that was reflected was not right at all. I'm definitely not a bot. Beep beep boop boop. Failing in math is like the fast track to being a successful VTuber. True. But are you saying fast track because it's a horse pun? And then we have like these marketing experts like Devin Nash who are speaking about the topic. And okay, it's a pretty long post, but I really like this guy. I think he says a lot of insightful stuff. And I think it's worth reading what he wrote. The livestream/Twitch viewbot issue is way more prevalent and destructive for platforms than most people realize. It's a difficult problem and no one knows how to fix it yet. When my agency was running ads on Twitch, we noticed a weird problem. Our brand's conversion were worse the more viewers a stream had. The largest streams have the least sales. 500 to 1,000 viewer streams often have the best sales and outperform many 30,000 plus viewer creators. We initially attributed this to diminishing viewer returns, aka not everyone in large stream is as invested as core small communities. I mean, this kind of makes sense, right? Like you're a niche creator, you have a strong, like, tight-knit community, they might be more incentivized to support you. And or you're just like one of 30,000's, you know, Casenat's lurker. Maybe you're not clicking on the link he's promoting, right? Sure. But then he says, this isn't true though, because the few large streams that do have authentic viewership overperform on ad campaigns, so it had to be something else. We did some digging and were shocked at the number of top 500 broadcasters that are being viewbotted or viewbotting themselves. We estimate it's around 400 to 430 of the top 500, not including embeds. It is incredibly easy to do. Up until a couple weeks ago in 2025, you could literally open multiple headless browser windows to count as +1 viewer. And even now, you can still count 2 viewers on 2 separate incognito browsers. Go try it. Twitch finally recently fixed this, so the current strategy is to spin up thousands of proxies through a service like AWS, ironically, and DigitalOcean. I don't know what these services are. Oh god, I just clicked on something on accident. Imagine if this happened while I was hovering over the Rule34 links. Ugh. Twitch doesn't punish anyone for viewbotting unless a streamer shows it on screen. Oh, it's Amazon Web Service. Okay. I knew it. Shut up! You guys didn't know anything. There was this one girl that live streamed her viewbot. And I think she got punished for it. But it's true, because otherwise they were always like, well, we can't really prove that you did it, so you're not getting punished for it. Because according to them, we can't know if it's the streamer or someone else's. However, even then, their enforcement is selective, with celebrities like Ray J openly admitting in July to viewbotting and getting no punishment. I wasn't aware of that. That's crazy. Because discovery is non-existent on Twitch and the platform is a kingmaker system, there's no reason to not viewbot unless you have a moral compass, a rare thing in streaming these days. Viewbots are not only set up by streamers themselves, but also agencies and managers. What? This is to fool sponsors like me into paying $20,000 plus, about $1 to $3 per CCV for viewers that are not there. In 2025, most major brands have already run campaigns with horrible results, and their agencies simply don't advertise on Twitch anymore. The untold story is millions gone from creators and the live streaming platforms themselves because of this. Twitch must be losing... Well, actually... Does Twitch directly lose money from this? Gold chip and Rima is now happening. Thanks, Auntie. No. We are not making this ship. It loses advertisement money. Well, the sponsor money is going to the creator, but it's losing the ads money, I assume. Like the ads that pop up. Yeah, dude, I was thinking, that's funny that you're saying that. I was literally thinking about that stream, about that clip with the Tyler 1 clip. I can't see! 11 ads! This combines with the adpocalypse I wrote about here some months ago, where I predicted a 40 to 50% ad revenue drop due to Twitch platforming controversial political content. This ended up being exactly what happened, and this 1-2 combo puts Twitch on a difficult path. I'll show you guys a Tyler 1 clip in a while. It's gold. It's a classic. You need to have that in your repertoire of clips. I suspect the most prominent viewbotting streamers will be revealed in the coming months, one way or another. Ooh, Now I'm into that. It's an open secret in the industry, and some broadcasters know where the bodies are buried. It's only a matter of time before someone blabs. No one will miss these offenders, and they're usually synonymous with pushing scam sponsors and exploiting their viewers in various ways. Thankfully, more attention is also recently coming to the matter via folks in the know, such as Trainwreck and Asmongold, and I would trust their posts and clips on the subject entirely. They know a lot more than people give them credit for, and the fact that they're both on a very small list of people who have made it legitimately pisses them off enough to educate others about it. Oh, they're paying Twitch to show ads to non-people, so it's essentially wasting money. Oh, you're right. Yeah. I see what you mean, eating. Eating lead? I don't think eating lead is very good for your health, by the way. If you're concerned with this problem at Twitch, you need to set up manual investigate team to analyze top Twitch streams. I thought they did that. That's so dumb that they don't have a manual investigating team. Take down botnet and issue cease and desist to major providers. You probably can't win the war from an engineering standpoint for a lot of reasons beyond the scope of this thread. Anyone working on the problem at Twitch or Kick, feel free to DM me and I'll help if I can. The live streaming platform aren't incentivized to do the right thing because more viewers equals more sponsor deals and a better looking platform. But what goes around comes around, and the bill will come due. This exact thing happened in esports when most brands during the 2019 to 2021 realized that teams couldn't convert product sales like they claimed. Fast forward today, and esport is a fraction of its original power and mostly owned by foreign interest and gambling proxies. The people hurt the most by these bad actors are the legitimate creators trying to make it. I agree. If you're one of those people, you're playing a rigged game by trying to funnel new viewers in from live streaming platforms. I also know like some mid-sized, VTubers or Twitch streamers that don't view bot. And then it sucks because, they're getting paid less money or they're getting less sponsorship opportunities, but they're the honest ones. And, money that's going to somebody else, that's not going in your pockets. Marketing agencies, they'll have like a budget of, I don't know, I'm saying a random number, like $10,000. And then they're like, we're going to distribute it to maybe between one big streamer and, I don't know, 4 smaller creators. So if you don't make the cut because you didn't view bot, then that's a rip. So if you're one of those people, you're playing a rigged game by trying to funnel new viewers in from live streaming platforms. You should be doing VOD and value creation on YouTube, event story-driven video, and driving those viewers into places like Patreon that offer a fair creator split. Twitch hasn't invested successfully in small creator discovery for a decade, and you are on your own. The platform will hobble onwards as long as Amazon can justify the profit loss in exchange for its media impact and times are good. You don't need to be caught in that downward spiral by being dependent on it. Diversify, multi-stream, and don't be a victim. Live streaming will never be taken seriously by major sponsors unless these problems are addressed. Until then, if ever, the industry will be a shadow of what it could be. That's a scary foreshadowing. Since I'm getting a lot of messages about our methodology, there's a little of what we did to detect view bots that I'm confident is difficult for the bot service providers to fight us on. 1, we checked logged in and logged out users' ratios on top streams and compared the percentage to streams we knew weren't viewbotting. We put a bot in the top 15,000 Twitch streams and scrapped the chat list and chat every 3 to 5 minutes. From there, we used OCR to look for obvious common botted messages and the accounts that were sharing them across multiple channels. We also looked at usernames and compared them to botnet lists that bot service providers typically used. Our conclusion were that most of the top 500 streams were viewbotting with 30 to 40% viewers as blatant bots and another 5 to 15% as embeds. I thought they fixed the embeds problem. What the fuck? I guess it's still a problem. Kind of hilariously, all of the above was overkill, and anyone with 30 minutes and a brain could see who is viewbotting. The services aren't really trying to hide it, and you'll constantly see a list of A111 and A112 usernames and common pre-gen username strings boasting damn lol at streamer www across multiple chats. Any agency doing any amount of due diligence would detect this, but none of them do it because it would impact the pass-through from the money they make from sponsors. It's true, I guess agencies are not incentivized to look for this because the agency is taking a cut on whatever their client is giving them money to. So they just want to pass on the money to the creator. And they're not going to be, well, actually, you don't need to give me $10,000 for this marketing campaign because this guy actually view bots, you know? Why would they do that? They're just going to take their 10 grand. I was literally permabanned for being a bot and I had to appeal. I don't trust it. Oh yeah, did you get unbanned? Yeah, they're getting a percent of the sponsor money, exactly. Hi Evan, this might be a dumb question, but why can't you tell who is likely viewbotting by looking at the ratio of viewers to paying subscribers? This is a great question. It actually identifies a whole different problem. A lot of streamers get thousands of gifted subs for tons of reasons and skew these numbers. You can look at strictly paid T1 subs versus viewers, but variance is high and doesn't give a reliable indication of viewbotting. Some 30 to 50 viewer streamers have 800 to 900 plus subs. Yeah, I don't think you can do that. It depends on how supportive your community is. Most people, including myself, couldn't tell a botted message from a real one. I think a lot of chat messages can only be confirmed as botted when the account posting them is cross-referenced to other chats it sits in. Still, it's a problem. Twitch could put a dent in it if they cared to put serious efforts toward it, but cutting their website total view count by 40% has way too many negative downstream business effects. And now let's look at Dan's answer. Oh wait, what comes first though? Well, he didn't. He responded to Godtalion. I sat down with. So, Auk here was talking about Devin Nash's tweet. Then Godtalion comments on that saying, I sat down with DJ Clancy. With Dan Clancy on October 2023 and told him Twitch was on the verge of a complete avoidable sundering of ad spend on the platform if they swiftly, decisively, and aggressively crack down on egregious embedding and botting. People told me to stay in my lane and worry about myself. They didn't realize that while I was looking out for the industry as a whole, it also was to protect me. We're approaching that cliff. The recent change isn't enough. Any change in the last 2 years haven't been enough. Allowing Ray J to openly admit botting without harsh repercussions was an exercise in apathy. Sir, you're an awful captain and you're dooming this ship, everyone on it, and the industry surrounding it. The ripples will be felt on YouTube, Kick, and everywhere live gaming content is produced. Oh my god, that's such a long reply. Okay, let's see what Daniel Clancy is saying. Wanted to quickly respond to your post. First, advertisers on Twitch are not being duped into paying for fake impressions and fake traffic. It is important to understand that the technology that we use to detect invalid traffic for ads is separate from what we use for computing ACCV. Viewbots are one form of invalid traffic. Advertisers are not charged for invalid impressions, and creators do not get paid out for these impressions. This is one of the reasons why there's a delay between when a streamer accrues ad revenue and when it shows up in the dashboard. We do several checks to ensure the traffic was legitimate. Now you may ask, why are there two systems? The reason is that it is harder to detect viewbots in real time. There are a number of different signals that we can use after the fact to detect invalid traffic for advertising that are harder to use for real-time detection. As we filter out bots in real time, we need to be sure we are not filtering out real viewers. In fact, the viewbot detection tool we just rolled out went through a lot of edits in earlier version. As we dug deeper, we found that the tool was being overly aggressive and not counting valid traffic from various sources. Which ironically is what some VTubers are claiming it's doing now. So we worked to narrow the scope of the changes. As we have said, we are rolling out the update gradually right now so that we can monitor it and make sure there are not any issues or mistakes. Viewbotting is not unique to Twitch and in fact is a problem across social media. While historically we've been able to address this problem for advertisers on Twitch, viewbotting was still a challenge for direct sponsorship. We rolled out these updates in part to address the direct sponsorship issue. We're talking openly about the changes that we're making because we think it is an important conversation. I've seen some numbers shared on social media about the number of top creators that are viewbotting, and I can tell you that those numbers are just flat out wrong. I don't know whether... Cap. Also, he's not addressing the J... What's his name? God, I don't know modern celebrities aside from VTubers. Ray J. He's not addressing the Ray J thing. I don't know whether or not they did their study, but the numbers they shared do not reflect what we see on the surface. This is an ongoing challenge for the broader social media industry, and we are focused on building solutions and improving our detection tools as we did this week. On July 28th, he also posted this. I'm not really going in order at all here. As highlighted in this recent Twitch support tweet, we just updated some of the code that we used to detect and eliminate viewbots. I wanted to quickly follow up on a few key points regarding the recent update to our viewbot detection. Oh, that's the same kind of stuff. But I have another clip then, if this is boring. Okay, we'll get through this first then. Thanks. Damn, Twitch, since you enforced that new rule, apparently lurkers don't even count as viewers. They count as a bot unless the person interacts with the stream. Again, this shows Twitch never cared for people that lurk. Lurkers are the reason we are here. I can't force someone to chat if they don't want to, but this affects people who are trying to reach partner as well. Twitch also never cared for small streamers anyway. Taru! She's not wrong. It doesn't seem like they ever cared about small streamers. They're kind of like, they give you a slap on the butt and they're like, good luck out there, buddy. And Gotalion QRT'd it. Wait, this real? Figured it was BS. I think it's BS. I've seen a few channels saying they usually have 7 people but count as 3, waiting for bigger streamers from Matrix. That was my thought as well. And then Devin Nash responded to Gotalion's post saying, Twitch can't even classify a stream's content without an archaic tagging system, but these folks think Twitch has a rogue AI detecting VTubers as viewbotters. Okay. So there's some fear-mongering mixed with some misinformation, mixed with some actual issues that need to be addressed. There's also a clip of Devin talking about this. I haven't watched it yet.
He was responding to me, kind of subtweeting me yesterday when I said that he said that there are kind of quote systems in place from an engineering perspective to detect inauthentic views. But like, I don't know what those systems would be. And like, since I was on the Twitch sales side, talking to their reps all the time, I never got any idea that there was any of those kind of protections in place. And sorry, this is the long answer, but the short of it is like, when you end up at the end of this, you realize that like viewbotting is both a very obvious problem and a very hard problem to deal with at a platform level. Obvious to us as viewers, you can see if someone's viewbotting on Twitch or Kick in seconds, right? If you just look at,
I mean, Devin pulled out like most of his ads from Twitch now about a year ago, didn't he? Didn't he say that? Yeah, he doesn't want to spend it. He thinks it's just wasted money to sponsor Twitch streams. Yeah, so Devin was true. Devin was buying these ads, but Dan Clancy is saying that he gave advertisers access to be able to tell if these ads were fake, had been like tampered with view botters. No, he was saying that content creators do not get paid for fake impressions made by botted viewers, and that the advertisers do not pay more for these view-botted viewers. But I don't know if he said that the advertisers themselves have like access to this tool.
the users, the cross-post, the cross-reference against different chats, like it's the same bots everywhere. They're not trying to hide it. They're not very good at it. So, some are better than others, but like it's pretty easy. But from a platform perspective, detecting that IP, being able to distinguish that as if they're not on a botnet, if they're not on like a listed AWS like blacklist or something, like it's really hard to detect if it's an inauthentic user versus a normal user.
What did he say exactly? He said, advertisers are not charged for invalid impression and creators do not get paid out for these impressions. This is the reason why there's delay. First, oh no, he does say, first advertisers on Twitch are not being duped into paying for fake impressions and fake traffic. And then meanwhile, the guy that was buying ads for his clients is saying that they were basically being duped because he doesn't want to spend money there anymore. So, I mean, who's saying the... Who's telling the truth? I think I believe Devin a little bit more. Why do Twitch staff talk like League devs, defending, then regretting having Yumi in the game, and then over-explaining their trauma dump? True, true. Yeah, I trust Devin Nash. I don't trust Dan Clancy at all. And now, for the dessert, for this topic, then I have one more topic. The Tyler 1 viewer getting 14 ads I was telling you guys about. So this is the typical, the classic Twitch experience.
Some of the dumb shit I read, bro. Look at this guy. Ads! So many ads! Oh my god, why so many ads? I got 14 ads! What the fuck? Each 30 seconds? What is going on? I can't see! Ads! 14 fucking ads! How is this allowed? 14 ads, 30 seconds each? What is going on? What is Poggers? I can't see! I have 11 more ads to go! What is Tyler 1 doing? Please remove ads. This is hostage. He tries to add fucking the bot, the Ozo bot, whatever the fuck it's called. Remove ads for me, please. I am.
I can't see.
I can't see. 14 ads. Oh man, it's such a classic. It's such a classic clip. I love it. Oh, dudes. There's also like some tech drama, but between some VTubers, but it's such a rabbit hole that I need a little bit more. Sorry, I need a little bit more preparation before I dive into this topic because there was too much to read before the stream. So I'll tackle it another time. But a little update about Ironmouse and VShojo situation. She says her lawyer is mad at her.
Is it real Kaboom though? I don't know. Maybe it's not even real Kaboom. Maybe they're trying to psych me out. Maybe.
Ooh, Claremont Coinfo just offered 5 subscriptions to the community. Let's go. Is it going to real users? Thank you so. It's a joke. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy your gifted sub, guys.
Maybe they want me to think that I'm gonna blow up, but I'm not. This is all just probably an elaborate hoax, an elaborate prank by I can't get the duck. I can't get the duck. I can't get the duck. This is an elaborate hoax by the company that I worked for. You see what happens when you put in your 2 weeks notice? You see what happens? I can't believe they did this to me. They strapped me to a chair with a...
Ow.
You have got to be f***ing kidding me! No! This is so f***ed up. Shut up, you whore! You absolute utter whore. No! I want this f***ing duck. I need it. I need it for my comfort. Please! Please! Thank God. The duck for luck. This is the company who should not be named.
See? The bot didn't slurp all the gift. We got real users thanking them. Let's go. Did you see Michi's reaction to Gisan talk about unpaid artists? No, maybe we'll check that out.
I can't believe I'm back at HQ. Get me out of here.
Lol, Harry.
Oh, maybe we can find the floor where everybody's merch is being held hostage. Hold on. Maybe it's on the 5th floor. We should go over there and check.
Yeah, the merch situation has apparently gotten messier. I tweeted about it. We've only got some vague tweets about it, so... Yeah.
We should go find out. Let's go look. Oh my God, my lawyer's gonna kill me.
I think Giga was saying something like they try to get the data from VShojo about the merge and who bought what, and there was like so much missing information. Is VShojo just like plain incompetent?
Oh, thank God. The merch is another building! No! You know what? I'll give it to them. At least it is wheelchair accessible, you know? That's the least they can do. I was doing so well. I was doing so well at the beginning.
Chat, I found $500,000 on the 4th floor.
I was gonna make a joke, but I didn't say anything. 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 It wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Which is why Kuro asked people to try and get refunds. Oh yeah. Yeah. Charge back that thing.
I'm good. No more ducking around.
I mean, how can you be selling merch and not know and not have a list of like, this item is going to this person, this item is going to this person, to this address? Like, how? It's usually automated. Wait, what clip did you guys want me to check out? All right, let's close this tab because it's... I did not I did not bookmark the R34 tab. I like her cosplays better. That one mochi second to last? Where? Here? Good eye.
Title? I mean, you can read it from the title.
Bro, you saw that. You have a good eye. Yeah, Saruei. I like Saruei's yeah, I love Saruei's cosplay.
Already? I better not have gone one guide.
この話していいのかな? VShojo この夏グッズ出そうとしてたのね、全体グッズ。
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, talking about progress on my VShojo video. Basically, I want to kill myself. And also, I don't have any editor available right now, and I'm kind of stressed out about it, which is why the videos on my main channel kind of slowed down. I have even another script ready about another situation that happened, but unfortunately, I just have no one working on the videos right now, so it sucks. Anyway, Yes, I want to rope myself in Minecraft. Yes.
She did talk about it.
何言ってんのって感じで私は出さないでくださいって言ってたんだけど普通にだって騒動が起こる1週間前ぐらいにそれ言われて嘘やろみたいななんかそんなこと言ってる場合じゃなくないみたいな私はいろんな説明を求めてるのにこのグッズどう監修してくださいじゃないんだよ
Oh yeah, news, please message me.
そのアーティストさんほらご依頼されてさ
Wait, I love how me and Mouse were just like, oh, well, we gotta be careful with what we got to say. Keisan just full on said, like they told me they're doing it a week before the bomb dropped.
1週間前ぐらいにそれ言われて嘘やろみ
And
たい
I
な
was like, you for real?
なんかそんなこと言ってる場合じゃなくないみたいな
Keisan, don't give a fuck, bro. Oh my god, I love her so
監修
much.
してくださいじゃないんだよとか思ってそのアーティストさんほらご依頼されてさ依頼を受けて
God
書いたわけだから何も悪くないんだけど
I look up to Keisan so much.
一切お金払わないのを聞いたらしくて
That's crazy.
そうありえないじゃんでもそれでもお仕事をしてもらってはいるからであれどうなったのって聞いていろいろ連絡とかしてもらって全然向こうが勝手に作ってるから私たち知らんのよ全然これでどうですかみたいなこういうイラスト作ってます
Chat, I want you to know. Remember when I told you I just joined, right? I joined and I was like, guys, I look up to Keisan so much. It was like my first day streaming, and I was like, I look up to Keisan. I think Keisan is really cool, and I get really nervous talking to Keisan. Like Keisan is just really sick, and chat's like, Michi, you know that you're working with Keisan, right? And I'm like, oh my god, the fact that like I'm working with Keisan blows my mind, y'all.
Is the goat.
This is why Keisan is the goat.
True. If this whole situation has made me like quintuple my respect for Keisan, and it was already pretty fucking high.
Oh my god, she just fucking says shit. Just says shit. Keisan said, not me. They tend to just bring up the illustration for the merch and ask if we're okay with it. Man, oh man. I'm not gonna say shit. I'm just gonna be nodding to the beat of the drum. What a shame that you came here with someone.
勝手に作ってるから私たち知らんのよ全然これでどうですかみたいなこういうイラスト作ってますみたいなのが上がってきて初めてああこんなの作るんだみたいなそう最後にね何すんのって感じだからとりあえずそのイラストレーターさん担当してくださったりからイラストレーターさんなんとか探してってマネちゃんにお願いして探してこの方じゃあちょっと連絡して一応私のイラストラフだとしても書いてくれてたからあれはじゃあ完成させて例えば私がもう買い取って
Oh, that's nice.
グッズとかでさこっちでまた使えばいいじゃんだからじゃあ
Yeah, I guess if the art isn't finished, she could just acquire it.
買い取ってくださいってことでわかりました支払いとかもしちゃってくださいって言ったらV 少女のミチモチビミチが
No
V 少女の子
way!
全部もう支払ってますって言ってみたいなだから支払いはいらないですって
Damn, that's like when you go to the restaurant with a group and you're like going to the waiter all sneaky and stuff and you're like, yeah, don't let the others know, but I'm going to pay for the whole table. And the waiter's like, somebody already did that while you were in the bathroom. Chad move. True, Asian hospitality. Understandable, the VShojo stuff is a mess to get in order, but I bet you can do it. Also, don't Minecraft yourself. I'd put a massive bet on you. You're literally my winning right on a bet with friend who owes me. Oh no. Well, I hope it doesn't have anything to do with gold rice.
全部払っといたよつって欲しかったらまあ払いたかったら私に払っていいけど
Is that her impression of me? Wait!
全部払っといたよつって欲しかったらまあ払いたかったら私に払っていいけどみたいなそういう子なのよ美少女の子ってみんなそういう子なんよほんとマジでマジさす道であれだったら私からのプレゼントだと思って
Gold rice? What's his name already? I forgot, dude. Something with rice, no? Rice shower? There's rice shower and then there's gold something, maybe. Gold rice. Okay, whatever. Fuck you guys. I don't play that fucking... I don't play your gacha slop. Oh, it's gold chip and rice shower! Golden shower. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I had it on... I was like, this name sounds familiar. Gold shower? Is that it?
「払うよ」って追加でご依頼もするからってねまあお話ししたんだけどそういうこともあったんですイケメンいるんよ
She made me sound so cool! Okay, you know what? No, that's true. That's how I sound like. That's true. I said it like that. I said it so coolly. I was like...
golden showers, you know. When the cold shower doesn't hit right. You want a warmer shower, you know. Golden shower is a very yabai term, Rima. Oh, yabai.
Don't worry about it, baby girl.
Rima, no.
Michi did the ultimate.
I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. Cease. Cease. I'm just trying to get a reaction, all of you. I'm rage baiting, okay? I'm rage baiting. You guys are saying stop, but you're laughing. You're like, oh, Rima, stop! Stop, you're too funny, stop!
Asian thing and sniped the Bill mission of Shylily.
No, okay. You know what? I can actually pull up what I fucking said. Hold on. Okay, I did not sound that cool, deadass. Oh my god, maybe it's because K-san said it, that it sounded so fucking cool.
Nah, I'm not. I don't want this cursed fan art. I just want nice fan art.
It's because it came out of K-san's mouth. K-san's just a really fucking cool person,
No,
bro.
No, please. I already said I don't want any ship fan art with me and gold rice. Stop it, guys. The discussion ends here, okay? You don't have my consent.
We're not the same like that. I thought I said... let me see what I pulled up. Are you sure? I didn't say anything bad. I mean, yeah, I sounded cool. That's true. I'm just a cool guy. That's the kind of girl I am, she says. I'm just a really cool gal.
Getting case on compliment is based. Golden shower contribution. Thank you for the yellow super chat. Was that done on purpose? Don't worry, Gold Chip is wild, but he can't keep up with you, Auntie Lamau. Also, are you, Auntie? What am I hearing today for his Gold Chip Gold member? Now this. We went from gold rice to golden shower. It's a piss soup. Lol. Well, usually people send the blue super chats when people go to the bathroom. It's also some kind of piss soup.
Oh my god, I'm flustered. I kind of don't want to tell you how I sound like, actually. I sound so fucking pathetic. K-san made me sound so cool. Thank you. Thank you. K-san senpai. K-san. Oh. Some other members messaged me too, so you might be cool to them too. Yes! Oh my god.
Oh.
Arigato. Senpai.
I like her hair like this. Golden is all the craze these days. Ooh, another golden... another golden super chat. Thank you. LM calls a group of yellow super chats a golden shower. Of course he would. That's funny. This is her new model? But she already had this outfit. I thought it was just another toggle. Oh my god, so many golden showers. Hair is such a base chatter golden comment. Thank you. LM has truly rubbed off on you, Lamau. No, I am not etchy like him.
I'll make you proud.
Hey, look how cool I sounded. Also, Michi, here, let me correct that.
Oh, it's an updated model. I see. Updated hair. Right.
Immediately.
Oh my god, actually, I found that
913 for the 9 resub.
That's how they interpret it. I am so thankful. Really, I'm grateful. You know how because this is a text, right? So I guess they read my text like I'm really fucking cool like that. Let me read it the way I actually sounded like. Oh my god.
Listen, the only reason why I'm more edgy lately is because you guys are making me download my porn because, like, my corn. Editor, remove the other word I said. And because you told me that they would come for my freedom of speech in Canada and censorship. So it's your fault, chat. And now we're here with the golden showers. So it's going full circle.
I remembered I also I deep L'd what I said. Did you send your cat smiling emote? I did! I actually did! I added the like, wait, I can duplicate this. I added that emote. I also did the pause champ. I did the pause champ emote as well. And I also did a wink emote. So I need to scroll because I went to deep L to.
It's true. I am victim blaming because I'm traumatizing chat, turning you guys into victim, and then I'm blaming you. But it's true. I don't interact with that content usually. Now I felt like I had to think about it more. I was like, oh, what if one day I need it? I gotta prepare for like rainy days.
Translate what I said for the Nova girls. There you go.
Keep being awesome, Mochi.
So what happened during that whole thing, right? So when I tweeted out, I'm like, by the way, if you are an artist and you have done a project for me, and you haven't gotten paid, let me know and we'll get it sorted out. Because I'll be real with you, chat. Yeah, the situation is crazy, but this is not me trying to be cool. This is just me trying. It's like min-maxing. This is how I think, all right? I be trying to min-max the damage. Because, like, if let's say a situation... okay, the best way I can explain it in gamer terms. At the moment, it is like AoE, right? And AoE is kind of intense. So if I were to just try to nerf the AoE radius, that will be peak. It doesn't matter if I stand in it still. I'll just try to reduce the AoE damage. You know what I mean? Because that's fine in my head. Like it benefits more people. The more people the less people affected, the better, right? So when I tweeted that out, some artists did reach out through Maiko, and Maiko told me, and we were talking about it. And that's when I found out about the summer merch art, as Kason talked about. So I was like, oh shit, let me reach out to the artist. So as we were talking, I found out that technically I love the artist so much. The artist is so sweet.
Chat, stop being so hentai. I don't know why you guys are thinking about perverted stuff all the time. We're listening to Michi talk about the VShojo stuff she paid with fan artists. This is very serious stuff.
They were like, oh, I'm so sorry if blah, 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 like, I'm so sorry for this thing. I feel kind of bad for asking. And I'm like, don't feel bad. I'm gonna punch you in I'm gonna give you something to feel bad about. Beats you to a pulp. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So I was like, it's fine. So give me all the information, right? And that's when I found out that it's not just me. Because
to be fair, Michi's model is pretty bouncy. So I don't blame you. Hereby today, Rima X Gold Chip is true. She has a thing for gold chips. No, I don't. Golden showers. Arthur first. She's gold chip wife winning. No. This is all slander. How do I stop somebody from sending super chat? If you're gonna slander me, it's gotta be a gold super chat at least. Okay, if we're gonna talk about golden showers.
When I tweeted that, I was talking about projects with me, like project of me. So as the artist was talking, I found out that it's not just me. It was like a lot. And then the first thing I thought about was like, holy shit, this artist must feel distraught. Like, that's my first thought, right? Because imagine you're an artist.
Yeah, and okay, hold up. Sorry, Michi, to interrupt you real quick, but I got something really important to say that I just thought about. I like that Noose is like here, just making me feel like an etchy auntie when she tweeted. When she tweeted, hold up, I'm looking for it. Where the fuck is it? I responded to it, goddammit. Oh yeah, I found it. When she tweeted this, I have misjudged how big 13 inches truly is. Holy. Yeah. Dude, 1.8 million views. 1.8 million people, what does this even mean, by the way? It's views. 1.8 million people saw how down bad you were. At 13 inches. The context. I got one for my purse, but it's too big to fit. Large clap fans for line dancing, 13-inch folding hand ray fan. Yeah, sure. That's totally what you got on Amazon. Yeah.
And now, not only you have to sort this.
Standing in you.
Like, imagine.
Yeah, the real size screen's getting exposed now, huh, Noose? LM did say the viewers reflect the streamer in turn. Yeah, I think it's really evident. Plus, all hail the Majesty size queen Auntie Rima.
If you were the artist, right, not only did you have to do all this work...
Yo, what the fuck? Give me 24 inches impale. Just impale me. Yo! Oh, Noose. Noose should come to the next drunken collab.
Now have to like find out this way, and then you have to reach out to multiple, and there's a lot of people involved in this, right? You have to reach out to these people who also like, is like going through it. So it's like it's not their fault. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's not your fault. And now you have to go through it being like, hey, I know that, like, if I was the artist, I would feel even more distraught, because I'm like, shit, not only have I not gotten paid for this, and I already worked so hard, and I've waited for so long, now I have to do this, and I feel like shit, right? So I was like, you know what? I don't want...
I have a dull body, I can't take it! It can't take it, what? What the fuck? I'm trying to think of a witty reply, but my brain is just short-circuiting now. Okay, we're redirecting to the news fan art instead. Screw the Rima X gold chip stuff.
Them to feel like that, because I at least could like message the other girls, and like the other girls in bracket and Kuro, like I could at least message them, and like I don't need to do it now, like I could wait. So it's easier for me to do. So I was like, ah, fuck, you know what? I'll just do it real quick, right? Because I really don't want this artist to have that burden on them, being like, ah, shit, I have to do this and that, this and that. And I really don't want them to feel that burden. And I also don't want the other talents to feel that burden
if you are
as well.
mitigating damage by healing with money, then consider this as a replenishment for your mana.
No, it's fine, bro. It's fine. The thing is, like, I just didn't want the artist to feel like more shit, and I didn't want the talents to feel even more stressed, because I know that this is a stressful situation, and I don't know if the managers, I don't know who is doing with, I don't know nothing, man. I just know that it's stressful, right? And I don't want to add to nobody's more stress, so I'm like, I can handle this. It's okay. So
it's kind of wild that she's missing tons of money from VShojo, and yet she's still willing to, you know, spend on artists and other people that VShojo had hired and did not pay them, just because she's so nice. The enteroscopy probe is about 24 inches, I think. Jesus Christ, dude. We don't need this mental imagery. And Noose is literally made with the gum fruit at this point. Logs Plant Lover, thank you for the Precious Squad subscription. Thank you so much. Allison, oh my god, Noose, you freak. Oh my god, I'm getting all this windfall of subscriptions now because of Noose comment. Maybe Noose should make more down bad comments on my stream.
I messaged them and I was like, it's okay, let's just get you squared up. We'll think about it later. So I messaged them. I'm like, hey guys, I want to inform you guys that we have this art going on.
You asked for it? I asked for it? Wait, didn't somebody drew a fan art of us where you were like pulling my tail or something?
That's how I sounded like. I said, hey, I want to inform you guys too. This art, I know that this is a stressful time for everyone, so no pressure. And what I'm going to do is I will pay for it if you're okay with it, of course. I sound so fucking pathetic. Kason made me sound so damn cool. Kason's like, yeah. She's like, if you want to pay me back, sure, but if you don't, take it as a. I didn't say it that way. I was like, if you're okay with it, no pressure. You guys must be under a lot of stress right now. So I really don't want to add more to you. If you want to pay me back, that's okay. If not, then take it as a gift from me. We can talk about. I'm like, I think for now, since it's easier this way,
Tom All Thumbs got
I'll help sort it out.
$3.33. You talk.
Noose has been waiting all her life to say it. True. So it like took zero convincing, you know. It took zero convincing. Does he want to be a freak in the sheet? Hell yeah. Great, now all these perps have me imagining Noose and Luffy. I had to see how secure the plug is. What do you mean the plug? I'm not wearing a plug. No, I do not have 9 plugs, you assholes. No, I wasn't calling you guys an assholes because we're talking about my asshole. You guys are assholes. Shut the fuck up. I do not have plugs or 9 plugs. This is a real tale.
Like a dog, but the actions you take to help others without asking in return is what makes you cool.
No, bro, this is so fucking. But sometimes I sound so lame compared to how Kason thought I sounded like. I'm actually so grateful.
Convey wet cat through text.
Yeah, but then the fuck, I almost said plug. But then the tail was added.
You're not helping that sad cat image that got painted onto you after the Thailand
To be fair,
trip.
if people thought I'm cool, I'm not gonna let them break that immersion. I am cool. Yes, that's me. I literally said, I think for now it's easier. And I'm like, we can talk about everything else later. No problem. I literally said, that is what I sounded like. I wish it's like, yeah, whatever. I mean, I did that. It's whatever. Whereas I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh god, I wish I'm not overstepping any boundaries. Low-key, I felt kind of bad because I didn't want to overstep anyone. I didn't want to make anyone feel like I'm looking down on anyone or anything. I just don't want to add more pressure. That's it. But I was scared. I was like, shit, what if I do this right? And then other people think it's like, oh my god, this bitch is overstepping. And I'm like, oh no, I was in despair. I was despairing. I was like, please, I just want to help. I just want you to focus because there's so much going on. Thank you, Angel of Death and Vlad for the gift of Rudies. Thank you so much. So in my head, I'm like, how do I just want you to focus. I am a.
Somebody said, what do you think I watch Reimu with? Don't kink shame. It reminds me of that Bonnie Blue video documentary we watched where she was saying she was putting a cone in her. And she said something like, yeah, it fits in. And the guy was like, no, it doesn't. No, it can't.
No rush. So we can take our time and we can relax. And then you can focus on your stuff. And then you take time to relax and then enjoy your day and then be happy.
No, it was like an orange cone, but it was like a toy. You guys don't remember that documentary? We watched it together on stream. Cloto, thank you for the membership. You guys said too many loot stuff and you broke YouTube chat on my Streamlabs. Thank you so much for the subscription, Cloto. I hope you've been great. Why is that what you think of? What do you mean? I mean, we were talking about plugs and shit. No? Yes, it was a traffic cone. It was a traffic cone. Listen, you know what? I shouldn't have said anything. I think we just move on from this.
And then whenever you're ready or if you want to, I'm always here and then we can talk about it when you feel like talking about it. I don't want you to be pressured to talk about it now.
Michi's version of events, the truth we know. Sim's version, what we tell everyone else. It's like when people ask how you got that scar.
How did you get that scar? Don't tell anyone. I trip on a pebble. I got chased by a bee and I fell down.
You sounded so weak, but you were still cool.
Thanks, man. You know what? Well, I'll take Kayson's. You know something, actually? This might sound a little selfish, actually, but I'm actually quite happy that Kayson was not upset about it. So, because you know how sometimes, right? In my culture, it's like if you care about someone, right, you want to take care of them. So I care about people, so I want to take care of them. But sometimes if you overstep, especially for like chat, I don't know. This is like a group art, right? Why would Kayson? So because it's a group.
No, I feel like Kayson wouldn't be mad about it. I feel like most people would be happy about this. Remember, the majestic mare-sized queen of nine-tails are 9 butts. The first of its kind of fox, the 9-tailed horse shall stomp you away. Dude, the 9 butts mythology demon is a crazy concept. No one's ever done that. They've made like gacha characters with 2 sets of boobs, but they haven't made 9 butts yet. That's actually original. That's an original idea.
Art, in my...
Bro, the next gacha character is gonna have like 9 butts, and we'll know that they stole this idea from this stream. We're making history right here, boys.
Culture, there is a level, it's like, oh, hospitality, like if I care about you and I pay for your meal, that's sweet, right?
How would you even walk? But you don't need to walk if you have 9 butts, you just twerk everywhere. You like crawl, twerk everywhere.
But if, let's say, I care about you, so then I start like buying you everything and I'm spending like an exuberant amount of cash on you, it might feel kind of like I'm like looking down on you a little bit. That's what I'm scared about a little bit, where it's like, oh, my hair! Give it back. Like, I just don't want them to think that's how I'm like, what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Because it is like, just imagine, chat. I'm talking like full done, full whole actual art of like a lot of people. So I'm like, I just hope no one thinks I'm looking down on anybody. I just want them to relax. I think this is what selfishly I want, okay? If they be thinking about this shit, I'm gonna punch them in the face. I want them to have to sort the shit you need to sort right now. And then full, whatever. I just want them to like...
But like, if you have 9 butts, do you even take fall damage, You got insane padding. 2 kilogram more ryegrass. Add Rima into funny horse game. You got a petition to Uma Musume.
Once this is somewhat done, I want them to have a couple of days to relax. Genuinely. I want them to sit down, breathe.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Why I'm making all these weird jokes? Is because usually on Sundays, I'm on the Arcast. And that's where I let my freak out. Now you guys are getting all the weird jokes instead.
Go like process their feelings, process their thoughts, and then come back and then stream and have a fun time. And then just, that's what I want, right? So I'm just like, I just don't want them to be angry or be upset or think that I have any ill intention. So I was so nervous actually telling them, because if I didn't tell them, then I don't want them to find out. If they do find out, right, it'll be weird. So I'm like, shit, I'll tell them, but I'll be really nice about it. And I actually was like, don't worry about it, guys. Actually, don't worry about it. Please don't worry about it. Please take care of yourself, okay? Anyways, I care about you a lot. That's all I did. I was like, hearing Kei-san not being upset makes me so happy. And then to top it off, she thinks I sounded cool. This has made my day. She thought I sounded cool, chat. No longer am I pathetic, sobbing cat shit. Gone. I am now
cat.
Cool.
What animal is she at this point? It's like a donkey, a rabbit, a cat. Thought you let your freak out into gold. No, I don't. Golden showers are gross. I see you. You're Bayonetta. That's why. No wonder.
Oh yeah, we didn't even finish the goddamn video. I'm fangirling. Hold on.
This is just 16 minutes of Michi fangirling because Kei-san said that she found her cool, which, you know, I would have the exact same reaction probably.
To drink some water and fangirling. I like it when people think I'm an asshole because it's funnier. I didn't think that anyone would ever.
No, it's not that I'm being exposed as a freak reacting to it. Is you guys are distracting me by making all kind of like really pervy comments in the chat. And, you know, Michi's just being wholesome. And you guys need to get your mind out of the gutter. Like, what the fuck, guys? Chat, come on. I'm gonna spank you guys on all of your 9 butts.
Talk about it. Damn. Say less. Fuck you, Mono. I hate you too. Patoi. I handcrafted this image of being an absolute ass. And I'll die on this hill. Dude, I can't believe it's not. Wait. I'm gonna suck my own cock. Stop, chat. Okay, some thinks I'm cool. Okay.
もうとにかくアーティストさんにも迷惑かけたくないじゃん。ね、だって何の罪もないじゃないですか。これらいただいて、あ、
He's on so cool. The way she talks is so cool.
もし払われないまま消えるなんかさ、ありえない。
She's so cool. She's so fucking cool.
このモデルをくれたりしたのもミッチーさ。あいつってほんとそういう
Wait, Michi gave her this? A Burger Kei-san model?
The ending was so peak. God damn.
Tom all thumbs
How is she so cute and so cool at the same time? Fuck!
I like the way the clip ended. That was great. Well, that was a last 20 minutes of a stream that we're gonna just memory hole. And definitely not add in the highlights editor. No, do not listen to news and add them. Nuh-uh. You guys are so silly. I did not have fun, though. You guys tortured me throughout this entire clip, saying all kind of really perverted stuff. Yep. Honestly, next stream, guys, I hope you guys behave, at least, you know? Why can't we go back to having a nice, behaved chat? I thought you guys were raised. I thought you guys were good people coming from a good family, nice background. But no, you guys are just wilding out here. So class, we now know Reimu has 9, but no, that was a joke. Ape shit. Well, I don't think they're even in the same country right now. I'm practically feral, News says. See? Chad admitted it. Anyway, I'm gonna end stream now, but I hope, seriously, chat, I'm looking at you in the eyes right now. Next stream, you better be on your best behavior. Okay, bye. Bye, chat. Bye, chat. Love y'all. Now be nice or else.